Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Coincidence stream. This is the last stream of 2025, and we're gonna play some Farthest Frontier. Now, right at the start of the stream, I was trying to check out my microphone levels. I think the microphone hiss you were hearing yesterday is not there anymore today, and I changed nothing. I'm gonna, hold on, pause the music for a moment and have a moment of silence. Wait, like this. Yeah, I think the microphone hiss is not there. You might hear my computer fans in the background, like a low hum kind of thing. That I cannot avoid, but I think the hiss is gone, so it might have been something hardware related, because I changed nothing. I really don't know. In the meantime, Shepherd, Sashman, the Fat Shark, Collins, Jethiox, Ragusa, Flower, and the random person that exists, and J4J0, welcome to the stream. Lucie, bienvenue, welcome, hi. And Happy New Year to all of you who already have passed midnight. I have a small stream to do for you today. It will be the last stream of the year, and then I'm gonna celebrate on my own and have a nice dinner with my wife. And that's the plan for today. Feliz Ano Novo, Happy New Year! Let's get right into the game since I do not have a lot of time. I think everything is set up and my microphone... shrug. I don't know. I changed nothing and the problem fixed itself. It might have been something hardware related. Maybe I need to buy a new microphone, but I also need to buy a new desk and a new chair and a new computer. There's a lot of expenses probably for 2026. Not sure I'll be able to have money for everything, but the microphone might have to just, you know, I'll keep with this one. As long as the problem is not very severe, I'll just keep with this one. Heathen, thank you for the sub. Happy New Year to you too. Thank you for dropping by. Hope you have had or will have a good time celebrating the new year. Hey, Dr. C. Jack. Happy New Year's Eve. Back to you. So this is the playlist. I changed a few things on the layout. Yeah, the music should be down there now. Let's launch the game. And continue from the previous save. Jamie, hey! Hello. Do you mean hey? Hey. Happy New Year to you. There's still some hiss. I think it's not as bad as yesterday. Judging from my levels here on AVS, shouldn't be as bad. I'm gonna have to make some drastic changes based on my city here, my gameplay. I was watching back the footage from the previous couple of streams, and there's a few things I want to change. I'll explain in a moment. Waterfall spectrogram display. Yes, the music visualization display you have on the bottom of the screen right now is one of the many options to display music graphically. I went with this one, these bars. I think it's simpler and non-intrusive. It kind of tells people, hey, this is the music that is currently playing, and it doesn't distract very much. There are other forms of music, spectrogram display and stuff. I just didn't choose those options for the sake of simplicity. Troubleshooting. Oh. It does have, so it's much more simple, but the OBS main window does have some an audio mixer panel where it shows you visually which audio inputs are making sound and etc. I don't think I can troubleshoot the microphone issues with those. But okay, I like the position of the music thing here on the bottom much better. I think the setup is better. So I want... No, that's too much clutter. This is basic, this is advanced, this is advanced, this is advanced. Okay, where were we? We collected everything but 21 stone. So I think this winter I will not want to go for another chest. You're still carrying the things from the previous winter's chest. I have no soldiers, I fired everybody because of the maintenance gold. I might take my hunters. I should really explore behind this. Like when you look at the map, this is the point where my village is the most approachable from the fog of war, right? Keeping all grain and flour in the granaries makes the mouse population in those structures happy? What? Where did you read that? There is a granary. We didn't get to that. We're not making grain yet. The granary stores wheat and flour, and it keeps mice away. But we also have a rat catcher, which is a person that is paying. We pay gold to work and kill mice on the village every year to keep disease down, and so that the mice don't eat our food. We didn't even get mice yet. Where did you read that from? Oh, it was a loading screen tip. I didn't pay attention to that. Yeah. The granaries are good to keep mice away. We're many years away from that being a concern. So, there's a couple of things I want to change around here. First of all, I need to apologize for this mess. I was hearing myself talking about this last time and bringing up a calculator to get like the perfect shape for these 5x5 farms on a 12x12 grid. And right now, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do this. Nope. 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 And nope. This is way too much overkill. You should not have to bring up a calculator to get some nice farms going. So I'm gonna go back to the 6x6 farms that I used to do, and the problem that I had with the workers, whatever, I'll figure out something. I'll figure out something. It's a much smaller problem than having to bring up the calculator every time. I'm gonna put this guy in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Around here should be fine. This should not interrupt the farms. And now, until the next year, I'm gonna try and make 3 farms to make up for the work that I've lost a lot of work here. I've lost a lot of time, a lot of labor making useless farms, even though the terrain did get fertilized. So some of this will carry out to the next farm, so maybe it won't be very bad. But losing time is a problem because, as I mentioned last time, we have 83 people and only 45 are fit to work. Half of our population are babies. And we need to... There's 3 problems with that. First of all, we need to feed those babies even though only half of the population is making food. We need to clothe those babies even though only half of the population can make shoes and winter coats. And worst of all, the raiders, when they attack, their numbers and difficulty is based on our current population. The raiders don't care if half of our population are babies. They're gonna attack as if we had 83 villagers able of defending themselves. And that is scary, because until all of our babies are of working age, we need to wait for 15 years. We're only at year 7. So not even the babies that were born on year 1 are even close to being ready to join the workforce. And so if we might have, this city might fail. This settlement might die out to a premature death. Because if we don't reach year 15, we might not get the boost of population, the great, fantastic boost of population from having so many babies, and we might suffer from the penalties of having so many babies now and die before we get there. If we get past year 15, the chances of this settlement surviving are good. But right now, it's looking scary. And the last game that I made on the maximum difficulty setting, and a game that I gave up on, by the way, I got attacked with like 40 people. There were 40 raiders attacking me on year 8. That's next year. I don't know with this population if I could fend off 40 raiders. Increase immigration. I've done everything I can to increase immigration. I've got a good supply of food. I've got plenty of spare housing. People are reasonably happy except for clothes that I can't solve. There's nothing to do except trying to survive and waiting out until the babies grow older. So that is going to be a major concern for the next couple of years, and until then, I'm going to make 6x6 farms. Keeping it simple is the best solution here. Everything else that I was trying to optimize the previous days, it's too complicated. It's not worth the complexity. And so, how do you make a 12x12 grid with farms like this? You make one farm here, 6x6, 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 and 6x6, and it fits perfectly, fits like a glove. This tile is only half of the environment fertility factor on 90%. This side here has 60%. I haven't explained what is the difference between the fertility and the fertility factor. For example, this tile here in the middle, on top of that window, you can see fertility 62% and fertility factor 90%. The rule of thumb here is that the bottom number, the 90%, is a fixed, non-changing number attached to this tile of land on the map. There's nothing you can do in the game to change that 90%. But 90% is good, right? Problem is, there's nothing in the game you can do to change this 60%. You can increase the fertility of this tile to 100% by using compost from the excrement of the villagers and also the cattle, and we'll have cows. You can plant clovers to increase fertility. That is the top number of this window. The bottom will never change. And what the bottom number means, the actual fertility of your farm is the bottom multiplied by the top. So if you have a 90% fertility factor, and one of the actions you take to increase the fertility of the farm would increase the fertility of the farm by, say, 6 percentage points, you have to multiply that 6 by 90%, which is 5.4. So you would get a bonus of 5% instead of 6. You only lose 1, it's not a big deal. Here, however, you're basically getting half of what you would get by trying to increase the fertility of the farm. So even after you get to 100% fertility, which takes much longer on a 60% fertility factor than 90, keeping it at 100% while also growing crops that reduce fertility is increasingly difficult. I'm not doing 6x5. I've thought about this long and hard during the night, and I've regretted some of the decisions I took. I'm going 6x6, and you're gonna see it's gonna fit these squares beautifully. You're gonna love it. Just wait. The worker problem, I'll try to solve it in other ways. I've had some other ideas to solve that problem, but for now it's going to be 6x6, and I want to stay on the 90% on the bottom number of this window so that my farms have... that number does not change. I have no choice. So let's do 6x... Can I make 3 farms? I'm very behind. To occupy the same space I was having before, I would need 3 farms, which would mean 1 here. I was even a bit more ahead of that. I don't know. Xemstad, welcome to the stream. That is a difficult to read name. Thank you and happy new year to you too. Hayden, Dimogor Gonzola, hello. Hello, fellow frontierman. Plot twist, settlers making babies rate also depends on the fertility coefficient. That's a different fertility. That's a different fertility. Anyway, 1 farm I will make for sure. This is going to be 6x6. I think I'll make the other one. I'm catching a few tiles that are not 90% here on the bottom. But overall, for the total of this size, this farm should be fine. Did I do this right? Hold on. So I don't need a calculator, but one of the tricks I want to use, which is to start on the 2 tiles closest to my living center. So these 2 are the first 2 tiles of the farm. I do this with my mouse first, and then I extend to 6x6. And the starting tiles at the farm will be there. I'll do the same here once the apiary moves. 20,000 bees? She says they're friendly. Yikes. That's not the first time I've heard quote-unquote pet owners saying, don't worry, she's friendly. Yeah, right, I'm gonna trust that, all right. It's a copy pasta. 20,000 bees, that is scary. Anyway. 6x6 farms, I'll make the second one when this moves. And then I'll see how long this takes to make 2 farms there, and I'll decide in the middle of next year if I want to make a 3rd farm or not. But for now, to not overwork my people, I don't want to make 3 farms at once. Maybe I'll do 2 at once, and then decide on the 3rd at the beginning of next year. That's one of the big changes that I want to do here, after having thought of this game long and hard last night. The other thing that I want to change is, unfortunately, the very layout of my population center. I was expecting... So these are 12 by 12 tiles. I was going to do 8 tiles for the population. It would be like a huge, sprawling ring of houses with entertainment and desirability in the middle with like parks and schools and the hospital in the middle. I'm gonna have to switch this around just so that now that I'm changing my farms, I can have the smallest distance between the population area and the farm so that the farmers that live here can quickly get to the farms and we don't have rot because of late harvests. So instead of building my city here, my population center, my housing center here in these 8 squares, I will use these 8 squares instead. I will rotate the city by 90 degrees and put them here. The advantage is, they live here, the farms are right there. It's very close, right? Yes, school is entertainment, exactly. And the other advantage is I can put the hunters and the smoke houses here with the barns for cows and chickens here grazing on this part of land, and all those workers are also living close to home. And everything is closer to the population center. Right now, the barns here are quite far from the housing. I also don't like that. So I think houses here makes a lot more sense. The big problem with that is all this industry is going to have to move down here. But that's not a problem, because also here is where I have the mines for coal and iron ore. So all the coal and iron ore and the gold from these mines down here will come from the bottom into this corner, which is also much closer. So I think by changing this layout of the city, which will take a long time, by the way, I can't do it at once. I can move all the buildings. The town center is going to cost me, moving the town center. Yikes. But hopefully I'll do this only once and it'll be the last thing. And then we'll have a better layout for the city. I hope I can survive with my population. It will be a lot of work, of course. And if I'm sending my population to do that work, they're not doing other things like chopping trees or defending themselves from raiders. Let's see if we can survive these changes. But I think for the end game, this layout for the city is the optimal layout that I have here. Agricultural villages, the houses are on a long street with their backyards facing strips of land. Huh? Huh? I'm not sure about that. How am I even going to start doing that? There's a few buildings that cost me nothing to move, like the academy. I could move the academy here. I'll probably want the trade center over there. These will be the houses. And then I'll have like town center, trade center, academy, clothing and things that require flags here, also close to the farms. And then a bit more far away, so that do not add negative desirability to the houses in these 6 squares here. I'll have the rest of the industry using coal and making smoke and all those metalworking industries far from the houses. I think that's the best layout. I'd say let's begin, but also let's do the yearly maintenance thing first. That is a bigger priority. So, hunters. I don't even see the deer. So many babies, it was the winter, yeah. Hey Flatulentic, Happy New Year! I should return to Doom in 2026. Eventually, I don't think I'm gonna spend more than 1 year in a break from Doom. We'll see, make no promises right now. We could hunt boars. How's my food situation? Right, I will only know what I'll do with the hunters after I've done the maintenance and I know what is missing. So let's get into that. So, wagon, I don't need to worry about the wagon. I should check the smokehouse. Smokehouse has idle time and no meat has spoiled. Is that correct? No meat has spoiled, that's correct. Grocer. 10%. She's on the limit. I'm not going to add another person just because I don't think I have enough laborers, but maybe next year I'm going to have to, as the city grows. Of course, she has more and more work, more and more houses to deliver goods to. Compost yard. I don't think that the compost yard having enough idle time is a problem, because if that happens, I'll get a notification. It's not a silent problem, at least. When that happens, I'll get a notification from the house saying, hey, there's a pile up of wastes, like I had before. So I'm just going to leave this one and try to neglect. It's an experiment, right? You only know the limits of and how well you can make this town efficient if you really push all of these things to the bare minimum. Like, what is the absolute minimum number of workers that I can put on the compost industry until people start complaining and we have diseases and stuff? I have to test that limit, so I'm going as low as possible with just 1. We had a warning before. If we don't get a warning again, I'm assuming that 1 is enough. Well, we're testing the limits. Next. Compost yards, we don't have farms. Well, we're gonna build this one and then we'll see. Next, population, workers. This is, I should have 16, I have 15, I'm on -1. It's always like this. It's gonna be like this for a while. We need to out-survive this period of very low number of labors. Basic needs. Even in town centers saying clothing is bad. I'm gonna... Without farms, there's no way I can solve this problem. I'm gonna have to buy clothes. If I see cheap clothes on a trader, I should buy them. I have a little bit of a stockpile of gold, so that should not be a problem. Now, as for the productivity, they're not complaining about food, are they? But I always reach the winter with 0 berries. And berries, they last about 4 months. Now, I haven't explained the berries very well, and I should explain a little better, because there are these berries that I move, and I'm putting some in the work area of the forager. We'll get to her in a moment. Also, there's changes here. But these blueberry bushes, they basically are ripe in the middle of month 2, and they stop being harvestable at about month 4 or 5. This isn't in the wiki. There's a Farthest Frontier wiki. And I've actually written on that wiki many of the things of the forager, including the harvest periods of all the foraging items. But these are the berries, which means that with a 4-month spoilage duration and a harvest period that ends in month 4, at best, these berries will last until here. This is like November, right? However, hawthorn berries, these other kinds of berries, that are non-movable, are harvestable until about November or December, and then they expire in January. So if I have a late harvest of these berries, I could have berries lasting until the winter, while those blueberries will never allow me to have that. Berries in February, I don't know, they're called blueberries, I don't know if it's realistic, I really don't care. So, in order to know if I'm overproducing or underproducing berries, I can't just look at the spoilage here. I have also to look at if I'm having berries during the winter or not. My stockpile is 0. So I'm gonna say, hey, I want to harvest not blueberries, but hawthorns. Those are all blueberries. That's a big berry. A big clawy berry. I'm the big berry. I saw more hawthorns somewhere else. Up north. I'm imagining things up north, but they're never there. I may have destroyed while building this housing thing. Also, when I move my housing district here, I'm gonna have to chop all these trees. I don't think that's a problem because there's so many forests in this map. Wood is never going to be a problem. On the last map that I played, Plains, wood was quite scarce. And it was kind of, I had to check very well the places where I could plant farms. I can plant farms, by the way, I didn't teach you this yet, but in resources, on tier 2, the very first one, the work camp, can be upgraded. After you upgrade the work camp, these people can plant trees, let them grow very tall, and then harvest wood in a sustainable manner. Maps are semi-auto-generated, yes, based on the starting parameters that you create your first game on. They're always randomized, there aren't fixed maps, but they have seeds. Can I even see my seed? There's a way for you to see the seed. This is the seed of my map. I should have told you this at the start. If you want to play this map along with me, you can start again. This is very late. I'm already on year 7. I'm already ahead. But if you want to play this very map, you can input this seed into your game and start the game with this seed on the mountainous terrain and with the same settings that I started. And you'll play about the same map. Some things are still random, like the placement of deer and these things, right? But the layout, the forest, the mountains, it should always be exactly the same. So you can play my game if you want to. Hey Catch, how are you doing? Happy New Year. Welcome to the stream. Where was I? Right, hawthorns. I'm just gonna harvest this one and check again next year. I should have some berries in the winter. If I don't, I'll just harvest more. As for nuts, these nuts are being targeted right now. I don't want to place them as priority. That is a terrible idea because these only become harvestable also around the middle of the year. And having something automatically be a priority at the middle of the year while I'm distracting doing something else, maybe I've set a priority here. But suddenly I have 2 priorities without knowing, and my villagers, instead of respecting the priority of something actually urgent that I have here, they're gonna go there and do that. No. You don't set things like this as priority, ever. You will regret that. I've regretted that in the past. Believe me. Bruce the Hoon, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the 500 bits and Happy New Year. Writing wikis is a service to humanity as a whole. Thank you for your service. Hey, thank you for the bits. I'm very happy to have written that. I like to organize my thoughts and my discoveries when I'm min-maxing these games, and when I do discover something, I try to write it down. And why just write it down for myself when I could put it in the wiki? I wish more people contributed, honestly. The wiki for this game is kind of empty. But the Forger, at the very least, is quite complete. Now, the Forger, I've realized something. So the last time, oh, actually 2 years ago, I said, hey, she's not underworked, I'm gonna add a berry. And then the following year, she could not collect any medicinal roots, which looked like she was overworked, and then I removed the berry. What's happening? I'll tell you what's happening. She's collecting these things, but the Forager does not only collect stuff, she also has to stockpile the things. So she grabs these things and puts them in her hut. And then there's a number here that is increasing, and with a maximum of 120. When she has recovered more than 120 of the total of these things, this building has a pop-up on top saying this building is full, and then she needs to carry this back, the stuff back to town. Now, the food items like berries, eggs, and mushrooms, she will carry them right here. It's quite close. There's a root cellar, she puts them there. However, willow and medicinal roots, she has to walk all the way over here to carry them. So some years, depending on how much she has a stockpile from one year to the next, some years she'll have to move a long way to carry the stuff over there. I could, to improve her performance, I could first move the hut closer to these things, that's less travel time, and then add a storage building here, so that she can deposit the things very close and very quickly. As for the food, I still want her to move a little bit and deliver it to town, because food spoils, and the other things, well, they also spoil. Like willow has a spoilage time, but it's like more than 10 years or whatever this number is. It's pretty big. And medicinal roots, well, that's 1.5 years, but all of this goes to the trade center. I don't care. Should I do that now? I think I should do that now. Let's put the forger here and create a storehouse there. Am I happy with this? There's a well there. I'm gonna have to move this thing too, because that makes baskets. Also, yeah, another inefficiency. She creates willow, she deposits the willow all the way across town, and then this person wants to consume the willow. So the basket maker must also move all across town to grab the stuff that the forager took there. It's very inefficient. So move the forager here, create a storehouse here, like this. I don't think it matters. What looks prettier? I don't know. And move this. There. There. Here. Here should be fine. Now I regret placing the graveyard here, but moving the graveyard is going to cost me, well, less than the town center. I don't want to move the graveyard yet. I don't think it's a big problem yet. Maybe here is a good place. There's bad. I'm destroying the berries. Let's put it here. So I'm going to start moving some of the industries. This is a first step towards that. And then I'm going to have to move these industries there. And then the houses, I can lay them out in these 8 squares. That's the plan. And the farms. What else do I need to do? Maintenance. Right, I was checking the yearly productivity for food. We've done the berries. As for the other berries, some of them have spoiled, so I don't think I need more blueberries, because there is some spoilage. And it's not in the winter, because I have 0 now. Meat, there's no spoilage. So this is half of the production, so they're consuming about 700 something. We're fine. Mushrooms, whatever. Yeah. Berries and nuts. There's nothing else I control. I have no farming. These changes are going to delay my farming. I might have a food problem. No, I'll be moving houses after the winter has passed. No, don't worry. Nobody's going to freeze to death. There's nothing I can do from food. There's nothing I need to do for food. So let's keep going. Willow, I may add a new basket maker later on. Some honey and some wax is good. That's going to go to the trade center. Wax, I don't want it to stockpile. We only have 13. That's fine. Pelts. It's good. Tallow. We delete. That's a nice number, but goodbye. Firewood. Close to 200 being consumed. We have a stockpile. Wood planks. That's great. Keep stockpiling. I could possibly remove one. That's a lot of overproduction. I could possibly remove one person from planks. I do have a -1 laborer problem here, but let's see. Let's see what else I can remove from. Usable goods. None of the shoes or anything else are starting to wear out. Soap. Soap is fine. Logs are good. Stone. I used a lot of stone this year. I don't know what I built, but whatever. Clay and coal. And finally, arrows. This is important. Okay, production went up after, like, I think 2 years ago I added another person to the workforce. I also remembered something. These guys are very busy working. I remembered something. I want more than 10 bows. This quota, I'm not happy with this quota, because I can hire up to 12 soldiers. And I would need 12 bows if I want 12 archers. Or I could have 10 archers and 2 light infantry, like swordsmen. But I don't have 2 pieces of armor to equip them. So light infantry equips a sword, a shield, and an armor. I'd need to buy a hauberk from a trader for that to be possible. But I'm thinking of increasing this quota of bows, because the hunters also use them. I think I'm going to do this. 22, 18. As for arrows, right, I was watching the arrows, the arrow production. We're peaking on a consumption of 300 arrows. I want 600 then, just to keep it safe. Now that I have 2 people working, they can bring this number up to 600. Let's do a big jump here. Wait, no, that's incorrect. 540. Okay, that's about 600. These quotas are good. That is the productivity. What else can I check? Trading post. Let's prepare the trading post. 10 coats, sell the rest. I have some clay. Somebody was paying a good penny for clay. Let's not change this. Shoes. Soap. Alt beer. Herbs. I could just keep 10, right? How many herbs am I consuming? Agriculture herbs. Like 6 per year. So 10... Let's do 20. Hey Charlotte Colmes, how are you doing? All the honey, all the medicinal roots. I hope somebody buys them. Pelts, it's 50, right? I'm consuming 50 per year. Let's leave that. I can sell baskets. Planks. 400, I'm not selling. Coal. I don't know. I have 1 crossbow and crude weapons. By the way, crude weapons are the weapons that are that your melee units use if you don't have swords. It's like a weaker version of the sword. Crude weapons versus weapons. The only way to get these is to buy them from traders or get them from chests. I have 6 in case we run out of swords. The hunters also use these, but by the way. But the problem right now for light infantry are the hauberks. There's nothing I can do about that except hoping that a trader comes with a good price and buy at least 1. Now, as for the coal, it's kind of good to remove this thing because this thing is on my city district, even on the new layout of the town. But having just 1 person here, I'm not producing anything worth anything. I can sell the coal, but ideally I'd have like 1 person getting coal, 1 person getting iron, and somebody in the smeltery making iron ingots, right? Making actually usable iron. This, with coal and iron ore, I can produce this. I don't even have that. So maybe I remove the person from coal and I add them all here. Because my limitation right now is tech. I don't even have the tech to create iron. I'd need this, the foundry, to make some iron. The one getting presents from Santa. So the question is, how much do I prioritize removing this 8,000 pile of coal, which is going to take forever to remove anyway, versus having people in the academy? Okay. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to remove 1 person from planks. I'm going to remove 1 person from coal. I can turn this off, whatever, and add 1 person here. And we'll get more tech like this. And I'll try to fill in these 3 spots, assuming I don't get attacked by 40 people next year and half of my population dies and we lose the game. But anyway, the risk is always there. I gotta keep moving as efficiently as I possibly can. Fruit trees! Right, I want to chop more 4 and continue with this plan. Chop. 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 Clicking anything in this game is a pain. Come on, I'm just clicking on trees. Immovable trees. As for this guy, what is this? That one, no! Peach. We can put a pear tree here now that I move the barracks. And I can also move this circle a little bit. As long as the trees in the corner are covered. Come on, the one down there. I can't move the circle at all. I was trying to plant more trees here, but to plant more trees I need to get rid of those boulders. These are targets. Eventually they will disappear. This is almost over. Only one stone left. What is this one? That's a peach. That's a peach. Another pear tree. There. I think this is inside the radius. The center of the tree looks inside the radius. And do I put another pear here? Also looks inside the radius. Let's see if this works. A little bit more fruit for next time without extra people to work. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will be late game plantation. And that's it for the time being. Okay, where's my storage cart? And where am I chopping trees from? I'm chopping trees from everywhere. I need to chop these down, and I'm sorry, these deer will go extinct. But there's no other way to do it. I'm gonna need to build my city here. And I'll hunt from elsewhere. My hunters are already going elsewhere anyway. So, whatever. Let's chop some trees from over here. This one, no. Let's focus on that side. Is this necessary? That is necessary. Oh, I can't move the forager until this is chopped. Fine, do it. Where's my trade cart? This tree has been felled. You might as well finish that. Where the hell is the trade cart? Goodbye, shepherd. Happy New Year to you. Here's the trade cart. Hiding. Where are you moving? Nowhere? Oh, I was trying to get rid of the herbs here. Why is he not depositing the herbs there? This thing accepts herbs. Sure, it's at the maximum, but... somebody from the trade center will get these herbs, I'm sure. And then I can use these again and move that thing there. Even though they can deposit the logs from the trees here, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm not gonna move more of the town while that moves. And now it's time to go... Is Daisy alive and well? She is. She's still working as a forager. What do I do with my hunters? I could go around these guys and explore the back. I don't want another chest. I don't need boars. I don't think I need boars. Well, I could take down these boars and explore behind them. I like that idea a lot more. I both improve my food production for next year and I explore a little bit. So, let's kill the bear. No, let's ignore the bear and go there. And go. And I need to pay attention to those trees because of replanting shenanigans. Shelter, upgrade. Should make another shelter, by the way. Right, should make another shelter according to my final layout, which will have a house here. So let's use this little corner. Move the apiary, I build a second farm. Build a second farm now. Have them both made at the same time. So this farm, I want the thing in the center so that I can place the apiary here, but I won't need it for this farm. Maybe if I build farms there if I'm desperate on land. I don't think it should happen, but this is the layout I'm going for, 6x6. And then the third farm, I'll decide later on. Go.
On it.
Slow down the speed. Fire.
All right.
What happened to those arrows? If you can't shoot, don't waste arrows.
As
oh, come on. You're gonna scare it away. Yeah. No,
Okay,
don't
then.
chop the trees. Jesus, I didn't even click on that. Come on. This den says 4 boars. That's perfect.
As you wish.
You're gonna run all over the place. Anyway.
As
Tell
you
me that
wish.
works. Good, 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 good. 1 kill. Second one.
Of course.
2 kills.
Okay then. All right.
Synchronized, please. Now. Oh, come on.
Okay then.
That works. 4th. Where's the 4th?
All right.
Bye, heathen. Happy New Year.
As you say.
4. Whoa, that's a 5th boar. That's from another den. There might be yet
course.
another boar down here somewhere. No, please fire. It's gonna run. You do the ballistics
Of
thing
course.
and dead. Well, I'm good I saw that. I'm happy that I saw that. It should not matter. Can I even collect this boar? Fargus, I believe in you. You're the man for that job.
Aye.
Lila? Aye! Go collect that. Hollow. This one. And Jessic.
Yes.
That one. Another raided camp. Okay. Oh, that's the boar then. So this one should not attack, right? Oh, come on, come
As
on. No,
you
no, no.
say.
Fargus, dodge.
Done.
Dodge.
Will
Zigzag.
do.
Zigzag. That's a wolf.
Okay, then.
Fuck that. Fargus, just go home.
Okay then.
That's too dangerous. Oh my god. That is nightmare stuff. Hollow. Don't get killed. What? Oh my god, this is gone wrong. I thought this lake would continue there and she would go around there. I can't control her path going back home, otherwise she just drops the thing.
As you
Fargus,
say.
go help Hollow. Predator's running away. No wolf should attack her.
Will
But
do.
I'll have 2 hunters here nearby just to make sure nothing really bad happens. Okay, don't come back, boar.
Done.
Fargus has an attitude. It's always Fargus! Okay, Fargus, we're in the clear. Go hunt a deer. You don't go home empty-handed. Empty-handed. I'm glad I explored this. We lost a boar carcass. Whatever, we take a deer instead. At least nobody dies from this. I'm very glad I did this. There's 3 boars taken home and a deer. And we explored a bit. I know now there is a another raider camp there. Don't miss. I said don't miss, Fargus. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Back to town. Wait, I put a shelter here? That's fine, upgrade. Okay, now they're moving the forager. This should be a priority because she's gonna start working as early as spring next year, and that's almost here. And also the farms will begin spring next year. Okay, no. I think they already replanted one of those. 1, 2, 3, and the 4th. Yeah, this has been replanted. Please cut that down. And do not replant. I'm gonna keep this on 1 speed. There's a lot of things going on right now. A lot of things to pay attention in parallel. A lot of things to go wrong. Fargus, do you have a deer?
What needs doing?
Yes, okay. Mission accomplished, hunters. This is free road system to be built there. Can I even build here? What's happening with this thing? I can, but this road will kind of be blocked by this thing, and this thing I can't remove it for a while. Shouldn't be a problem. Oh no, forget about it. I don't want you to extract that rock yet. Year 8, here we go. Forager. Gonna have to set her circle of work again. Right, I cannot get that mushroom, can I? I can. Wait, did I upgrade the thing? How's my tech looking like? Did I upgrade this thing? I didn't. This increases the radius of the forager, by the way. Hey, Happy New Year, Sozhran. Right, my next priority in tech is soldier improvements. Because raiders are only going to get worse from now on. I need to, like, regularly invest tech in that. 3 months. Right. So I was here. Forager. She's grabbing that pile of mushrooms. But now she's not grabbing these herbs. Yeah, that's why I didn't go for that. Maybe after that upgrade I can also grab those mushrooms. Depending on if she is overworked or not. This is a good thing. And now, priority are the things that expire the fastest. Berries, eggs, and mushrooms. There's no nuts. The rest is for the end of the year. And my numbers should still be the same. Okay. That has been moved. Storehouse. No, 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 no. No food. No food. Damn it. It just got built and it's already fucked up. You don't put food here. You don't put herbs. Is this thing empty of herbs? It is. So now move this thing close to those rocks maybe. That's a useful place to have a storage. Let's move it there. And as for this storage house, no barrels. This is a very specific storehouse. I'm gonna say, hey, you get nothing. Except for willow, herbs, medicinal roots, which are the things that this forager creates. And the food types, I'm gonna force the forager to deliver over there. Because of spoilage. But this should really increase her productivity. Let's say at the end of the year, if she still gets everything. Oh, shit. These blueberries should be close to her. Somebody move these.
Need anything?
Yeah, move this. That's what I need. Okay. And now we check the improved forager after a while, and the baskets are right there. Good. Good moving things. Let's keep going. Where are the hunters? They've returned. And as for this tree, do not replant. Nope. Good. And now I can, at the very start of the year, do the end game tree, fruit trees, apple, peach, pear. And this is empty on purpose. That is my next year marker. 3 peach trees. That's a pear there, and then maybe 2 more. Wait, I can put one right there. Actually, peach. This is. What did I put there? Peach, pear. Another pear. Over there. It even rhymes. No, those 2 are out of the circle. Ooh, this is tight. Oh no! Is this even possible? I either get the one down on the left or the 2 on the right. If I move the circle more to the middle of. Yikes! Pixel precise stuff here. No, I think it's impossible. I'm at the very middle. Yeah, I'm on the apiary. Yeah, I'm pixel hunting again. Sorry. You know me, maximum efficiency. No, I don't think those 2 trees above work at all. I can get 1 and 1. Maybe I want to do that. Or those 2 maybe. No, I can't get the one on top. Yikes. No, this doesn't work. No matter, I will make more buildings of these with more workers, with more areas of work. I'd absolutely want the tree in the corner because that's the beginning of this entire space of fruit trees. But maybe I can have that one and the one on the right, and I just remove one of the trees above. I also want those 2. Hold on. Like this. This is good. I only need to destroy and not replant this tree. And this one should be inside as well, and that one as well. Can I even add more like this? No. Okay, that is... Whoa, lag, what happened? That is the very limit of the work area of this worker. No, I need this. I need this? Do I? I didn't plant it originally. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's gotta be a way. Okay, so if I accept that I'm not getting the tree on top, and I get these two, I can maybe move this circle. Oh no, now the other top left corner gets excluded. Ooh, this is pixel precision right here. I can't go more to the left or more bottom, so this is the pixel. Pixel precision achieved. It can't get better than that. Can I put a tree here? I can! The middle of those... Yes, I can put a tree there. But this is the endgame things. Okay, next time I'll do 1, 2, and then 3, 4 over there. I'll just keep that empty for now. There's no point in putting a tree here and chopping it again just next year again. Even though I've done that before, that's a mistake. Get rid of this boulder. It's almost there. The fruit trees are all good. Farms should be planting now. Yes. Okay. Everything seems to be in order. Let's let them move those things, and then I'm gonna start move some of this industry down there. But also I need to clear this space. The farms are here. What is this building doing here? Is this not good farm space? It doesn't update? Oh, it does. It has a little bit of a corner of good space and the rest is garbage. This is fine, and that is farm space. At least these two 6x6 farms. Okay, this is fine there. So the farms will end here. I can start making industry down here. It doesn't need to be that far. I think we're good. Let's accelerate this a bit. And prepare to get raided. Year 8 this year scares me. Align the yellow pixel and SR15 to the tree. Yeah. Good old Doom times. Nublar is now chopping this tree. Do not replant. Merchant. Welcome, good sir. Oh, you want to buy herbs, do you? Thankfully, that's 900 gold. Look at this. 900 gold out of one sale. This is all thanks to whom? Daisy, the MVP forager. Let's go, Daisy, get me more herbs. It's so lucky. So lucky. Okay, I'm good. This is great. We gotta make some more money. I'm gonna buy some shirts if I can. Are you selling shirts? No, maybe the... You're selling crossbows. What if I buy a bunch of crossbows and equip crossbows on my army and they become stronger? What am I selling? Weed? No, it's just medicinal herbs. What else do you want? Honey. Oh my god, we got a double whammy. I'm gonna get all of this guy's gold, but I don't need to do now. There's no rush. 82 days, maybe somebody else comes along with a better price. You never know. Might as well wait. And I'm interested in crossbows. We got a double whammy. The gold situation is not even bad. My problem is just workers. Too many babies. Okay, they've moved the berries. They're working on the farms. Do I start moving the industry now? I said I should move this first. The houses will be here. The farms end here, so I have a little sliver of space plus this corner. So I will put things here. And I also need a little bit of space there, but the house is ending here. And this will be the end of the grazing space for the cattle. I'll take that. Yeah, plan is looking good. Let's move. Academy first. I'm gonna place the academy. Slope to steep. Oh, come on. The academy could be close to the city. But also, this will also be the spot I need to move the town center there, the trade center here, and have a vault in between with all my gold. This will be the place where the town center will be protecting my city, but hopefully my armies will defeat the enemy and they'll never get even close to this spot. That is my goal. So it's gonna be town center, which is 6 by 6. The vault is 2 by 4. No, that's not the vault. The vault is 3 by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't fit? What if I rotate the trade center? No, that's worse. It doesn't fit. What the... It doesn't fit? What the hell? Hemp is rope. I think the most similar thing to that would be willow, which we use to make baskets here. There's no rope in this game. This is the most similar thing to a rope industry. But I cannot... I thought I could fit this here, but I can't. What I might still do... Yes, I will make flax on the farms. And we'll make clothes and paper with that. What I might do instead is maybe make the vault here, which means a town center. No, that doesn't make sense. Or maybe move the trade center down there. That's a bit off. What about town center there? Vault like here in this corner. That could be good. And then the trade center also close to it. So everything is close to this town center. That could work. I'm going to need to move houses. And then move the trade center. Okay, so we've got this corner covered. I would also then have the academy somewhere like here. Not somewhere like here. Exactly here on top of these houses. I can't move the academy yet. Okay, what else can I move? Storehouse and stockyard. Not before I move the rest of the industries. Tannery. No, tannery needs to stay close to the hunters. I can't move anything, actually. All of these... This is belts. Close to the hunters. Saw pit I can move. Fletcher, maybe. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't like this plan. Okay, they did not replant that. That is according to plan. We're all good. Keep on chopping trees, guys. Oh, I forgot about one thing that I want to do as well, which is make another hunter out here to give me line of sight. One of the hunters would be there. That's dangerous. It's a dangerous path to create a building behind the raider camp. I could make a hunter here. It's kind of far from my city. Where do I want the line of sight the most? Maybe here. A hunter here close to these boars. Like here in the middle of the jungle. Or where's the next... There's the next spot. That's even better, I think. Up north. Wherever I add a hunter for visibility and I create this area of visibility, it's also the spot where if the raiders come from here, it will take longer to reach me. I think this is the best spot for defense as well as everything else. Where's the vertex of the fog of war? I don't see one. It looks like a straight line. What's the building that sees the most here? Probably the forager. I don't like this. I don't like this. Let's go here. It's just simpler. 75 distance, that is about line of sight of the hunter thing. Good thing that the boars are dead, so my builder will not get into trouble. Hey, Bitefire, Happy New Year. Let's go hunter there. We're good. How am I going to move these buildings? I'm really not convinced. First I need to chop all these trees, I suppose, and start moving up there, finishing this road network, and having a small corner to put the hunters and maybe some of the industries out here. It should be far away enough from those. It should not be a problem. I don't need these herbs. I can destroy all this, including the trees. It's not a problem. Okay, this finished. Go there. And you can make a peach. Yes, peach tree right there. This is going well. Farms are taking longer because they're big, of course. 6 by 6. Don't go anywhere. 52 days. We can wait a little bit more. Shit, I'm gonna put as many herbs here as I can. Bring it all in. It's time to cash in on the money. And then buy some crossbows. I would prefer clothes, but we'll see. Did you get the berries yet? No. When did the blueberry bushes blossom? When did the blueberries bushes blossom? So many B's, I get confused with that sentence. It's like a tongue twister. It might be month 3. I don't remember. I know I wrote it in the wiki, but now I haven't memorized everything. Okay, this person did not get assaulted by boars. And line of sight. I love it. Let's go. No person works here. We remove the circle, put it in somewhere else, and that's good. We see nothing new, but at least visibility. Should I make another one? This was so fast. The next one would be like right next to that. Hey, let's do it. I think we have the workforce to make 2 in a row. And we certainly have the logs. 151 logs? Hell yeah. Let's make that one. Villagers cannot be hit by lightning, but buildings can, and they catch fire. Need to put out the fire. Hey, the loneliness. Happy New Year. Hope you have a great moment celebrating it. That is tech and the new trader. Okay, let's pause the game and deal with this. Should I make forging now? I don't think I have the people to put 2 mines and more here. So it's an industry I'm not gonna have the workforce to fuel. I think it's a wasted point. This is very tempting. This will help my soldiers die less and kill more. Construction speed's always good, but that might not be a priority. We don't have rats. Another thing that can save my soldiers. Sometimes your soldiers get hit by arrows. Their health goes to 0 and they don't die. They survive. They're very wounded, bleeding on the floor, and they can be carried to town and healed at the healer's house. If I don't have this, they just die. And I do have the gold to pay for a doctor. But I would rather just not, the soldiers' health not go to 0, which is this. No, that's just better. Paper, no way. I don't have industry for that. Oh, this is improvement for the hunters and the forager. No, nothing is more critical than this. We improve our army ahead of time because I'm expecting an attack at any moment now. Hey, AgileJackson, Happy New Year. Now the traders. We have 2 traders. Do you also... You want my beer? Oh, that's fantastic. They're buying everything. This is a great year for... And baskets. Great year for making money. Bring me all the baskets. Coal. Should I sell coal? It's above average. I'm not even using it. Shit, I should have all the coal here. If I'm not using, I'm just extracting. I'm not even extracting anymore. Am I gonna regret this? I think for now, since it's an above average price, I'll sell. It's a way to make good profit for my workers. And she does sell hauberks. I'm gonna buy one of these, even though it's an above average price, which is bad for buying, of course. But 400 gold I can afford, and that means I can train 2 light infantries if they attack me. Wait, she's selling iron ore. I could buy iron ore and with the coal make iron, and I don't sell her this. But then I can't use the iron until I have the other tech to make tools. No, it's too early. I could just buy the tools. I still have 6. It's not a crisis. I could buy heavy tools. Let's see. For now we bring in the things, and after a while when we have everything in stock, I can decide what to sell to them. Is there anything we can cross-sell between them? Herbs, tools, swords. She sells tools for 43. He buys tools for 39. No. Iron, stone, honey. No. Coal, shirts, baskets. No. Beer, gold, planks. No. Okay, there's no cross-selling to be made. We'll just wait 34 days. The school should be here. Should I start moving things there? Oh, I can start doing this actually. Doing this here. They'll start chopping these trees a little bit more. Keep on chopping. The berries are now ripe. $70. Let's do this. Honey. Herbs. Kashang! 2,000 gold, baby. I love it. Trader 2, we can still wait 56 days and let them carry the stuff. Yes, the minimap shows the entire scope of the map. This is a medium-sized map. I've once, my previous game, I made a game on a large map, and it was so large that the things at the very corner of the map here and there took me so long to get to that would take, for example, I once found a chest in the corner of the map, and my village was in the middle. It took my villagers 2 years to bring everything back to town. It's a size of map that I believe no longer works for the kind of scale and logistics that this game presents. Which does not have distances into account on the AI. The AI is always the problem. The AI sees, hey, if there's a job on the other side of town and I'm here, I'm gonna start going there and taking 2 months to even just walk to the spot. Whereas if this person waited 2 seconds, somebody else would be free here to take that job. So when they see, hey, there's a job there, I'm gonna take 2 days to make it. They don't calculate that it will also take them 2 months to get there, and that is not taken into account into the AI. And over long distances, your city starts to fail. That's what I've experienced, at least. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. Wait, before you go, do I buy crossbows? How many crossbows do I buy? I can buy 28 crossbows with just the money on this trade center. I don't need 28 crossbows. But if I buy 12, I can hire 12 archers and equip them all with crossbows. I like it. Let's go. Let's go. 12 crossbows. 12 crossbows. 30. Oh, I had one. Okay, I bought one too many. It's fine. It's fine. Upgrades for my crossbowman. The armor was in this trader here. She can just wait a little bit before I decide what to sell to her and make more money. But for now, we're looking good. Months are passing and we're not gonna get attacked here in year 8. It would be fantastic to catch a break while our babies grow older, which will take a long time, but the more time we gain, the better. This guy's gonna leave soon. Am I gonna make a third farm? No. We haven't even, month 3 we haven't even finished the first one yet. I have to start moving things. I'm in decision paralysis here. I don't know how I'm gonna change my housing district. I wanted to move these houses. I wanted to put the academy here. Okay, so if I move the houses first, and that's fine. Desirability is bad because of the mine. The mine is offline. No, I should put them somewhere else. What is the area of effect of the... I'm gonna move even the market. The market's gonna be like... here or there. Let's move something. The shelter for now should be fine there. Can I move 2 shelters? Yes, I have a surplus of housing. Let's move another shelter there. And after this, I can move the academy to its final place and start getting stuff done within the layout of the city. One trader has gone. Have a safe travel, my friend. She's gonna stay a while more. One farm is done. Same trick here. I'm gonna do 2. Oh my god, please game, stop changing the shape of the window while I'm clicking on stuff. Come on! What the fuck was that? 2, 3, 1. I have to pause the game to do anything, otherwise everything becomes unclickable. I will explain this once we start growing crops, but for now, the fertility is high because we've worked on this land before. But every time you rebuild the farm, the rockiness and the weed levels go up again, and you need a lot of labor to get rid of that. But also fertility will take some time. Let's keep it at that. That should be enough. Let's finish the other farm. Don't let her go away. 33 days, keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on attacks as well. Second hunter is almost up. This will be fantastic. This will allow me to explore even there. Oh, that's great. I love it. Man, the line of sight of these huts. Fantastic. Fantastic. Look at this. I love it. I love it. What else is here? Some coal, some herbs. Nothing important. Should I make a third one? I'm getting greedy. Oh, fuck, let's do it. The area is clear. I think there's not even any trees there. And this is the spot that I want to get to because I said from the north is where I'm the most vulnerable from raider attacks. Let's try and get 3. Did they move the stones from down here? It was here, right? Yeah, okay. So that first chest has been entirely collected. This is not greedy. I actually came here last winter with the hunters and I cleared this area, so there shouldn't be... Well, definitely not boars, but neither wolves or bears in this vicinity. Next time I can think about killing that wolf den, and the trader's almost about to leave, 21 days. A little bit more. I don't think I'm going to have enough coal here. They're transferring this too slow. Transport wagon, this is your fucking job. You're supposed to move the coal to the trade center. It's a mining industry. Coal, come on. Why did I hire this guy? 88% idle, are you kidding me? Fuck. Instead, it's these people with hand cars that need to move a ton of coal here. It's not gonna come in time. She's gonna leave. I'm gonna sell the beer in baskets and that's it. Whatever. Let's do it now before I regret this and I forget about her. I'll sell whatever coal I have. Sell. Keep the rest. Cancel. Put this back in town. I made some money. That's fine. I can buy 1 hauberk. Is this correct? To equip a light infantry, I need 2 swords. I have 3 swords, 3 shields, and 3 hauberks. I can make 3 light infantry by buying 2. But this is expensive. That is 800 gold just on armor. No, I'm buying 1. I'm just buying 1. Heavy tools. I can get soft lock by heavy tools if I don't bind them, and this is on discount. Let's buy also 1 of heavy tools. I think this is a good use of our gold. Send him to the coal mine. Send who to the coal mine? Fargus? Who are you talking about? And, well, tools are on discount. You know... Fine, just a few. Just a few. I used my gold, but these are good purchases and good sales. This is a good year for trades. We're done here. Hopefully they will not attack, and our industry will continue to boom. Sefi Adam, Happy New Year! And we keep an eye on Daisy, see if she collects everything. This was worth it. 3 hunters in 1 year. Lots of visibility. What else can we see? More deer there. I can't hunt those before I deal with the wolves. So next year, that might be the target. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Fantastic year here. I love this line of sight. Makes me feel safe. And I also needed to explore. Just explore these dark areas. I can't just make a hunter here blind. Because I'll send a builder there and it will die to whatever is there. Maybe a raider camp or a wolf den. Look at this! Immigrants coming. So now that we've built the school and the market and the food and all the 3 first objectives at the start of the game, this event just happens regularly as long as you have enough food, happy population, and an excess of houses. My excess of houses is not great. I can house 13 people. How much are these? How many are you? This is exactly what I need. This is workforce. 12? Oh, just enough. 12. Fantastic. We have 100 people. I love it. Raiders, please don't attack us now. If they attack us now, we're fucked. Right, I'll build houses soon. I said I could move the academy here. No, wait. Wait. Some Twitch chat messages are not appearing. Why would you say that? Should all be there. They have been appearing for me. So let's do this. Okay, I think they're in. It takes a little bit of time for the game to process. Yeah, next town center is only on 200 population. Builders, right, my population increased. We need 6 builders on top of the minimum of 13. That is 19 laborers. We have 9 people to put to work. Yes. Year 8 is great. Just don't attack me, raiders, and year 8 will be fantastic. It will be the breakthrough I need. I have 9 people to put to work. You know what? I'm gonna go greedy all the way and put 3 here immediately. I have 6 more to put to work. This will increase our research speed and give me more tech. 6 more. Okay. Can I start thinking about mines again and go for iron ore? I'm not sure. I should probably invest in farms and flax and clothes. This is what they're complaining about. Cleanliness? What are you talking about? Don't we have soap? I have soap to spare. Oh, don't give me that sass. Shelter 88%. Oh no, come on, you just arrived. It'll be fine. What do I need to do? I don't think we have the people to go for those industries with just 6. But what I might do is the new industries that I haven't been able to do, which is basically not a rat catcher. You know what? I will build a rat catcher. Rat catcher. So with the new layout of the city, the rat catcher should be on the outskirts. Let's place one here. The rat catcher costs gold, and I don't have rats yet. But at the moment that I have rats, if I don't have the rat catcher built and ready to start working quickly, the rats may eat my food. So we'll either make a rat catcher in advance and then make it empty like I've been making these buildings, so that it's built and ready to start working and we're not paying a fee for that. We still have 6 people, we're not employing anybody there. Bruce the Hoon says, Raiders, if you attack, please go to the babies first. Oh my god! Why did I read that, of all things? Yeah, those are the Twitch messages, they're right there, they're working. Hey Hido, Happy New Year. Bruce the Hoon, what is wrong with you? Go for the babies? No, we need them to grow. Once they get to 15 or older, they work. Yes, it's child labor, but these are the Middle Ages. That's how it works. 6 people to put to work. Food is fine. Another arborist would be overkill. Let's go for resources. What new can we make? Mines, we don't have enough people for that. Work camp, I've got plenty of wood and stone from the general laborers. I'm not worried. We've got 2 apiaries that cover the important things, although I would prefer to have more honey to sell. We just sold all our honey and it didn't give us enough money. But I can't really... Apiaries in the city, so bees like farms, bees like fruit trees a lot, and also bees like houses because they're small gardens and flowers next to the houses and they go there. People get bit by bees, but it's whatever. People don't die from bees things. But I don't want to put apiaries here yet because I'm changing the layout of my housing, so no apiaries. I can make pottery with the clay. I can make candles with the wax from the bees as well. And that's it. So I think it's pottery and candles. Hell yeah, let's do it. Clay is coming from here and is being deposited here. Although firewood is coming from across town. Well, it is what it is. The houses can be 1, 2, 3, 4. A pottery. Does it give negative desirability? No. I can make a pottery right here. Potter building. Let's go. The other industry I want to make is candles. This is all the luxury items for the city. And that'll make me more taxes and more gold. Now, candles come from wax and also firewood. Wax will be made by the bees that are mostly on this side, so I don't want the candle maker there. I want the candle maker... maybe here. Maybe there. This is a good spot. Candle shop. Clay. I still have somebody on clay, right? I do. This will be 2 people. I still have 4 people to put to work. Okay. And this is maximized. That's fantastic. And I don't have flax, so no paper yet. Okay. So 4 people to put to work. Let's do... since I have pottery now, let's do 2 more here. And 2 more back on coal. Seems like a waste. But I can accumulate coal. No, okay, I know. 1 on coal and 1 on iron ore. Let's start making iron ore as well. We're getting closer to the industries that we require to make iron later on. This will be the city, these industry. How far does this affect the desirability? How many tiles? Eight tiles away, we're fine. Iron mine. Let's make a well. I don't like to have any structures very far away from a well because of fires. I don't think a mine can catch fire. Usually it's buildings made of wood that can catch fire, wood and planks. But this is wooden planks. I don't know. I've never seen a mine catch fire. Maybe it's possible in the game, maybe it's not. This is great. The forager is now depositing here, and she is more productive than ever, foraging mushrooms. If she collects everything, I'll add more berries to her. And we keep going. 1 worker in each mine. We should be on 0 workers right now. Thankfully, we've had a wave of immigrants. I think this just saved our city. Month 5 is coming. Month 6 is coming. If they don't attack us on month 6, they don't attack us at all. Looking good. Hey, PJ. PJ says, I'm glad the well is doing well. Happy New Year, mate. Wouldn't supportive mines do catch fires? Yeah, but not from a lightning strike. I think that's unlikely. I've never seen a mine catch fire at all in this game. It should not be possible. Oh, I can move this. Let's not forget. Start moving this to our new city layout. Right. Right. The traders have gone. If nobody else comes, I'll move the training post, which is also no problem at all. And give space here for the town center to be moved. Hopefully only once, because moving the town center is expensive. Please don't attack us. 1 last month. Please. By the way, if you enjoy the game but you don't enjoy the military part, you can start a game in pacifist mode. There will be no wolves, no bears, no boars to attack you, and especially no raiders. You can just do the industries in a pacifist mode. You don't need an army if you don't want one. A lot of people enjoy that kind of gameplay. Yeah, I don't have time for a 3rd farm. Absolutely not. It's a pity. Look at how quickly they're chopping through these trees. Pay attention to the new industries. I want 1 person in each. I don't have more than that. Okay. 1 farmer here. Actually, that gives me 1 person. 1 more person. Let's do 312. This is a 231. 312 is correct. 312. That's good. And this is so much simpler. 6x6 farms. With this at the bottom left farm, because of the orientation of our housing, this will be the apiary spot. I don't need to move this apiary. Actually, I'm going to. Fuck that. I lose nothing by doing this. And I can put a well there, which will influence the placement of my trade center. That's actually important. Move that. Deadly fires in coal mines? I didn't know. Thankfully not in this game. What will I grow on the first farm? Probably my first farm, once it reaches 100% fertility, 0% weeds, and 0% rockiness. It might take a few years. I've delayed everything because of this farm. But what I want to grow on my first farm are peas and turnips. This is, well, peas as a class of vegetables and root vegetables as another class of food. These are mass-produced with a single farm. You'll have enough to remove all of your scurvy problems on your farms. Once I have a lot of peas and a lot of turnips, I can make on a third farm greens. And I usually don't make cabbages because there are crop diseases. It's even more complicated. We'll get to it when we get to it. So I prefer leeks, which create a lot of like cabbages and greens for people to eat. And these are ripe at the end of autumn. So it turns out that even though the spoilage is high, they have greens to eat during the winter, which is fantastic. That is the plan. Hey, Rosie Revenant, how are you doing? Happy New Year, my friend. Thank you for the raid, by the way. Welcome, everybody. You're watching Farthest Frontier. This is a settlers-like city builder with a survival element when you get attacked by enemies that are increasingly strong over the years. And I'm playing this for the first time on the highest difficulty stress setting, trying to survive, but the last few attacks have been brutal. I'm hoping I don't get attacked this year. Only half of a month left and then they can't attack me anymore. Welcome, raiders! The raiders are attacking our village! Raiders on Twitch and raiders in this game have a very different meaning. What were you playing, Rosie? Anything new? Alright, Academy's back online with 1 month next for the next tech. To speed this up even more, I need paper. And for that I need farms. There's no way around it. I think I can start thinking about moving the trading post. What will this look like with a well over there? I think this is the best. Wait, I'll have a town center which is 4, 5, 6. And then the well will be over there. No, I can do this. It's fine. Ooh, I don't like any of these positions. Finished, we have Doom at home, then some classic Doom for fun, E1M1 secret hunting. Nice. Hope it was fun. This boulder needs to die before we move the trade center. Any position that I want this on, with assuming the town center is going to be there, is going to be based on this space here. Yeah, all of these positions will have to destroy that boulder. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I put root cellars there for the products of the farms, I won't be able to put a well at all. But they only fit the trade centers like this. There's no other way around it. Need to chop this up with priority. I don't need to do that. Just moving the trade center will signal them that before this move can happen, they need to chop this rock. Okay. So we're getting messages. Desirability, people are not happy in this place. Desirability is 28%, and for a level 2 shelter, they need at least 30%. There's many ways to improve desirability. The location of your school, your town center, the location of your market, all of those influence desirability. I don't want to move any of them. Oh, no, the rat catcher. You are out of a job. I don't want to pay gold for you. We don't have rats yet. I think rats are only brought on your city at a random interval of time, like when a trader arrives and brings rats. Otherwise, there are no rats. But until then, I'm not paying a person to do no job at all. No, nothing at all. Mark Note, welcome to the stream. Happy New Year. So, to improve the desirability on a very local kind of thing here, I either move my house to a better place, or I can go over here to something I've never built before, the decorations, and build like a garden trail, make some trees, some bushes, plazas, flagpoles, or other decorative things that you can put on the map. But as you can tell, that costs a lot of gold. However, there's a little hack. There's one of these things that does not cost gold and gives desirability, which is the small garden. It costs planks and stone. It's still some resources, but it can, if you place it right next to the house that's having problems, it can increase. I'd need 2 gardens in this case, so 10 planks and 6 stone, and I'd increase this desirability to 30%. Do I want to do this? Do I just want to start moving things around like the market? Is anything giving a negative desirability here? No. What if I move this school a bit more to the middle of what is going to be my final layout? That would be good. I need to move the cobbler first. Okay. No problem. The cobbler can work from here. We move the cobbler there, we move the school there. Problem solved for now. Toby wants to be part of this town. I wouldn't be surprised. What a peaceful town to live in. No, I misclicked. Hold on. One, two, three, four, five. That is the absolute middle. No, wait. This is the village layout. I can't put it in the middle, actually. With the village layout that I want, I'll have 2 houses there, so 3, 6. This is the middle spot, and I will place... There'll be no market, so there'll be a bakery and a pub later on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the position for the well. You know what? Another thing that adds desirability and doesn't cost gold is actual industries. For example, I can make a bakery. Pub is tier 3, but a bakery is tier 2. I can make a bakery to make bread right now. How can I make bread without wheat? I can't, and I won't. But this gives desirability right now because people like to live next to the bakery because of this good smell of bread early in the morning, right? Great smell to wake up to. 1, 2, 3. This is correct. The bakery and my final layout should be here. And this gives +3 desirability to that house. I might not even need to move it at all. So let's cancel the move of the cobbler. I've delayed this problem for a while. This will solve the problem of that desirability thing. There you go. No gold invested. Problem solved. Yes, this game is very nice. Very nice indeed. I want to start expanding towards here. Soon I'll destroy those raiders with an army. If I get attacked with a big army next time, I'll make a big army of my own, kill the invaders, and then take the opportunity to destroy that as well with melee infantry, light infantry. I haven't shown you that yet, but soon. Okay, new industries. Candles. This will be distributed, we'll make money, and then from taxes, and then the excess production will go to the trade center, we'll sell, make even more money. Life's good. Luxury goods, candles, pottery. Only one person here, that's what I said. We have iron as well. Iron can be deposited here. Okay. And then the pottery building. Lots of new buildings. What else can I start moving? More knowledge. Yes, every 4 months I get more knowledge. Fantastic. I'm not getting attacked this year. Right? Yes, we've passed month 6. Year 8 was fantastic in this game. It destroyed my city last time. But here we got lucky with the RNG. New immigrants, lots of new jobs, new industries, moving things around to their final destinations, finally a clean shape for the farms. I'm loving this. And now, since I know I will not get attacked, and also I will not get more traders past this, I think, so we can move the trade center there safely. What I want to do next is... You don't have wax? There's wax. I've got apiaries. Go get wax, please. You've got wax in storage. Come on, stop complaining. What I want to do is not invest in technology here, since I will get another boost in technology before the beginning of next year, where I may get attacked. I'm going to... Can I do this? I've got iron, I've got coal. I can start producing iron, even if just with one person. I can kickstart this industry right now. Oh wait, this increases production for firewood, pottery, and soap. This is a good boost. We're not ready for that yet. Healer's house. You know, this also increases desirability. This might be the safest bet. More than that. more than this industry. So there's also a person working there. Maybe it's time to go for the healer. Maybe it's time to go for the healer. Okay, I believe this is the best choice right now. Let's make a healer's house. So, services, healer's house. This will be the middle of my town set. Okay, cobbler, you need to move. Sorry. I'll make the healer there in just a moment. I'm gonna have 2 solutions for desirability. It's overkill, but neither of them cost gold. We have the materials for the rest. There's no problem at all. We need to move the cobbler. We'll be good. Even more! Even more people! Everybody's joining now! Everybody join now! Okay, I need houses. This is fantastic. This has been the best year for this village so far. Absolutely fantastic. I need to make 2 houses right now. And these are low-level shelters, so I don't need to worry about desirability problems. I can make them both, like, here and there. Slope too steep? Oh, come on! Fine. We'll make it there. So many good people. This is good. This is fantastic. Great year. I'm gonna get destroyed on the next year, I'm sure. Upgrades, always. We got 2 influxes of... I got that message twice in 1 year, right? The one from immigrants? I did. How many people do I put to work? Nobody. I think I just let the general laborers... No. That's a lot of people. I need to put the people to work. Hold on. Let me think about this. Oh, pottery. I said only 1, right? Let's start with only 1, because I'm also not producing a lot of clay. It's all down here from here. Downhill from here. It may be. I'm going to try my best and put these people to work in the most important things for us to survive next year. That's what you do every time. And then we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Keep expanding the roads here. We should have enough people on construction. 6 is fine. 13, 19. 19. Wait, 19 plus 6. So I have 7 people to put to work. 7. Okay, I'm gonna write it down before I forget this. What can I do with 7 people? The academy is full. Oh, I wish I had working farms right now. If I had working farms, I'd start making flax. And paper. And jumpstart, boost the knowledge generation even further. I do not have that. What I can do... Now I regret not investing in iron forging. The next knowledge point might be that. So we're starting to make iron. I want more people in the mines. In preparation for the resources I might need in the future to create iron. Let's add. I have 7. We add 1 on clay. 2 on iron. 2 on coal. I have 2 people. Am I gonna need more food? 800. Wait. How do I have so much raw meat? Is raw meat spoiling? Do I need another smokehouse? I don't want meat to spoil. Meat is not spoiling, but it is not being consumed fast enough. Why are you 42% idle? No, I think what happened is they brought the boars last year, and only now did they finish chopping up the meat, and so that we had a boost in meat. It should not be a problem. This guy has been idle all year, but now he's working hard. He'll get rid of the meat. We'll cook everything. The cobbler shop is moving over there. I want to make a doctor's house. That's 1 person working. Firewood splitter is working too. I only have 1 person after I make the doctor's house, the healer's house. Let's make that. What a great fucking year. I'm loving this. 100 gold, that's fine. Well, I have 1 person left. If I want to invest in food, that would be the farms. No. Or an arborist. Villagers need to eat more meat. They're getting scurvy, man. They're already eating too much. I may just leave it. I have 1 extra or maybe I put another person making shoes or candles or pottery. I think, or a new industry. Do I have something new that is accessible at this point in our civilization? This is this game's music, by the way. It's absolutely beautiful. This requires farms. I could make a sand pit. There's sand here. It's not even very far. Sand is used to make glass, and for the farms as well. It's not important right now. Glass is a tier 3 building. I'll put an extra person here. We're at 0. We're good. Let's go. We may move the town center next. We still have time. I could make another hunter out there, but we're going a bit into the dark too much. It's a bit risky. No, it's not worthwhile. It's not worthwhile. Let's keep going. Ah, pois é. Did you hear that now? I was loud. The Portuguese girl talking in the background. What's going on? You don't have flour. Right, nobody works in the bakery. Was that a worker? Poorly assigned? The bakery is just for desirability. Nothing more. Alright, trade center quick because I don't want to lose traders next year because of this. Should I move the town center now? I know the final destination, quote unquote, final destination of the 250 gold. I have that. It may be kind of a waste, but this is the end game thing. I know I want my population there, which means the town center here. Let's not hesitate. Let's just go. Trying to get this thing organized here. I can also make a second barracks if I believe that I need more than 12 people to defend my city. But I haven't even hired 12 at all yet, so let's trust that one barracks is enough for defense. What is spoiling? Berries. Yeah, these are the blueberries. They've spoiled here, and hawthorns are being harvested now. So any berries that we get now are from hawthorns. They will last at least the beginning of the winter. And that means she doesn't need to gather more berries. But I mean, if she has free time, why not? Again, listen. Did you hear that? Ah, pois é. Why do you still have desirability problems? Are you kidding me? I'll just build a bakery. Oh no, right, the bakery has to be... Hold on, this is a trick for you guys. If you're making this trick with the bakery just for desirability ahead of time, even if you still... Sorry. Even if you don't have bread, you don't toggle the whole building offline. You just put it with 0 workers. Because if you toggle the building offline, desirability is also offline. So you toggle offline, no workers, you don't waste workers there, and it gives desirability, and this problem is solved. Very nice. And now everybody has a house to live in, including the new people joining. I should make more houses. I have to make more houses. The ground is very uneven here. It's a lot of work, but hey, let's... End game design for our city. That's worthwhile. Let's go. Keep chopping trees. This square, I'm also gonna need it. That stone is being chopped. That's good. This was the, hands down, the most productive year ever. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with this window? Those numbers are unaligned. Why are you not getting desirability from the bakery? What are these numbers? Oh my god, so many bugs. This building cannot decide if it's getting desirability from the bakery or not, but the healer's house will solve the problem. I'm gonna turn this off and on again. Maybe that'll solve it. Just raise it. No, but I might need to move it. Is none of the buildings getting... None of them are getting... Bakery, 3%. It's there. I didn't see... Bakery, 3%. It's just not enough. No worries. I'll make more. I'm already making more. In fact, I just need 20 clay. Now, for the pottery, I want to have at least 10 as a minimum limit for firewood. This building uses firewood. I don't want this person to walk all the way across town to get the firewood from the firewood splitter over here. Two houses should be enough, I think, plus an upgrade. Keep inviting immigrants to come in. So if this lasts for too long, the building will be abandoned. I don't know what that means. I've never had that happen. I don't know how bad that is. No, I don't need more. We've got plus 10. That's cool. Oh, yeah, please do move the damn town center. That's urgent. Come on. Oh yeah, this is because of the town center. I lose a bit of visibility. It has a huge line of sight as well. Hunters, you're still good? The deer are moving more towards the north. If they just move into the forest and don't disappear as I cut through these trees, that would be fantastic. How much further can I get before I need to actually destroy those guys? I don't know. 2 more months, we get more tech. Hey Kimbusha, welcome to the stream. Oh come on, now there's the healer house as well. What? Oh, okay, that was just outdated. This is working. Now, the healer's house. This is a doctor. He will heal not only wounds from combat, but also diseases that happened in town. But having this building on costs 25. This one I actually do want to turn off, because unless somebody is actually sick, we got 0 people sick. This is an expense I don't want to spend every month. I'm getting positive 34 gold per month, and that will drop to 9 per month if this is active. So no doctor for now, but I'm ready to turn, just like the rat catcher, ready to turn it on when I need it. I'm gonna move this house. You're not gonna be happy after the doctor leaves, right? So let's move this house here. Desirabilities. Horrible! Oh no, right. I need to move the industries. Shit, I'm not ready for that. How close is this? I'm playing with fire right now. I'm playing with fire right now. So many of these industries... The Fletcher's not a problem. So Fletcher, sawmill, firewood splitter. Can somebody suddenly become a doctor when needed? Yes, so the doctor is another one of those buildings that to employ somebody here, you need a person that has basic education. You can check the education of your population by hovering the mouse over here on the top left corner of your screen, and you have down there, educated 49%. Half of your workforce has a basic education, so they can work at the academy, the doctor's house, and a couple of other professions that have this symbol over here. Guildsmaster, librarian, we haven't gotten there yet. So anybody with basic education could be a doctor, and we have 50% of our population with an education because the school has been working for a while. I always leave this on because it also entices immigrants to join, and then we have more people. As for the layout of my city, man, I really don't know. Yes, I did want to move the industries here, but it's not all the industries. The hunters will remain here, because my cattle will be here. My food-making industry, so the smoke houses, have to be here together with the hunters and the cattle. And also, it is the hunters and the cattle that make pelts. So things like the people who make shoes and the people who make coats have to continue being here. I might have 2 industries, like a small industry there and a big industry here with all the mines. Tetrahydro has just hit 1.5 population on Vanquisher. On Pacifist or with Raiders as well? That's a great milestone. I've never reached there. it really is, Imogo Gonzalo. With Raiders, of course. Nice. That's great. Have you gotten all the achievements on Steam? I'm still working towards those. Majestic One Eagle, welcome to the stream. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, that Hydro, by the way. Right. I don't know what to do for the industries. This one's fine. The houses will do like an oval shape like this. I think if in order for me to be able to perform this move, I'm gonna have to start with a stockyard somewhere down here. Let's begin with that, and it's a different building, just a different building. If we start with a stockyard here and a storehouse here, oh, we're gonna have some to get a lot of rocks from this place, but the storehouse will help with that construction business here. This will be the first step towards having a better industry on this side. Let's let them build those two and then we'll see. 67 out of 74. Arid Highlands and Flawless Victories. I also don't have those two. I almost got a Flawless Victory here, but alas. An archer died last time. 2 raiders. Alright, winter's coming. We had a great year 8. I'm afraid of thinking what's going to happen in year 9. Hey, and Galgan, the second Happy New Year. Alright, this L shape is kind of the beginning of our cattle zone. I'm gonna have to figure out what I do next year with the hunters. These hunters, you can move a little bit more over there, you know? The deer are running away, kind of. I can upgrade the wells, it just adds desirability to the houses. I don't do this until very late game. I wish this arrow could just disappear. The game could understand. I'm not interested in this upgrade. I'm not interested in those upgrades or any of these. It's a bit confusing. Okay, month 11. Okay, this, I can configure this. You actually can keep anything here. Anything and everything. We had that one. It's good to have stockyards in several points, entry points of your city. If nothing else, because of the wood and stone that you gather. What's your problem? What's your problem, house? Now, the doctor's house doesn't... Yeah, okay, I see the problem. Is there anywhere I can move this house where desirability is a little better? This is a thing like this. I could move it here. 19%. Fucking hell. Nope, it's looking pretty grim. Why is a well here? This is 30%, the well's in the way. Why is this 30%? That's the wrong place for a well, but to put the well in its final place, I would need to get rid of this house, and then I have another problem with desirability. Until everything has been moved, this is a mess. Let's ignore that for now.
Aye.
More knowledge, cool. 5 months to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the question is, do I start investing in forging and make some iron and open up this new industry with the new people that I've joined? Or do I play it safe and invest in the army before I get attacked next year? I think this is the wrong time to be greedy, right? I've been very lucky. 200 months worth of food. Very nice. I don't even have a computer to house 1.5 population. I'm running with a max of 500. My machine is quite old. I'm planning to buy a new computer next year, but Yeah, for now it's 500 limit for me. Trying to get some Steam achievements from the first Vanquisher game, and that'll be it. Assuming we even survive next year. I think this is the safest bet. What else could I go for? The doctor being available should be enough for this part of the tech tree. Oh, I said paper, right? But I don't have flax. No. First flax and clothes, and then paper. Cattle's way too early. This is a good one too. Stagnating due to too much chocolate sprinkles? What kind of game is that? These are worthless. Farms are far away. There is an argument towards investing in forging, which is, if I get a special boost in technology for opening up a new industry I've never tried before, this would give me tech because of that scroll, but that's 1200 gold. I don't have 1200 gold. What else can give me tech? Resources. Nothing. It was, I think, the soap shop. There's nothing else except for the temple. I can't spend 1200 gold on this. So I'm getting the next one in 5 months, which is at month 3 of the next year. They can invade me in month 2. I think I need to play it safe. Let's play it safe. I'm going to boost the soldiers. And the next one can be for forging. We have everybody employed and doing stuff anyway. We're collecting iron, coal and iron. We're fine. We're perfectly fine. I'm going to slow down this to 1 speed. It's time to save the game. When it gets very cold, I'll save the game. If it gets very cold. Otherwise... we don't have a very cold winter this time around. Wow, year 8 really is the year of productivity. Fantastic. What do you mean, Toby? What do you mean? What are you saying, Toby? That timing. Oh, that's a very cold thing, but the month 11 is now. I need to save the game, otherwise we get the bugs of month 12. So, year 8. Fantastic. Maintenance. So, hunters and deer, they are fine. Down here, they are fine. Another year in home village, yeah. Population. 110. More people even have joined without the notification of settlers arriving to our town. I need more houses, but well, the first level house doesn't care about desirability, so might as well do this. Okay. Population. 620. I need 20. I have 20. Yeah, nobody to... We're on 0. We're on 0. Clothing, I can solve that problem. Food, that's dangerous. They're unhappy about the food. Why? I think now the smoked meat is going down. Now I need to invest more food. I need the farms. Farms are not ready. This is gonna kill my population, man. The mess that I did on the last 2 streams trying to make 5x5 farms, that was such a mistake. The farms are delayed. At this point, I would start growing vegetables. Okay, I have to think about this. Let's check the rest of the things. Check the rest of the problems before we invest in solutions. Okay, so they're unhappy about food and clothes. Clothes I'll just buy from a trader. I'm gonna use the farms for food before I can do flex. Which types of food? Also not enough berries, not enough fruit. There's not many types that I can even make. There's no fish. Water is like there. It's not feasible. Meat has not spoiled, and there is no raw meat in stock, so the one smokehouse person took care of business. That's great. What I can do for meat is go after boars again this year. There's these new boars. Are these the old boars? These are the old boars. These boars have respawned with visibility. This is so much safer. Why is the tree red? Is that part of the... then? Anyway. I could hunt boars and then maybe explore a little bit before I take the boars back home. Or explore first and then take the boar. Anything would work there. Yeah, the game can be very stressful. It has some moments of high tension, and then it relaxes a lot. A lot of ups and downs. I don't have bread, vegetables. There's nothing I can do about mushrooms, and the farms aren't ready. Right. Nuts, I don't have more. It's whatever we have. Fruit will be increasing every year. They're starting to eat a lot of fruit. That is good. I need to do nothing more than just let the trees mature over time, and as they grow taller and stronger, they will produce more and more fruit. It's a passive increasing productivity to food. You don't need to do anything. I'll make the 4 new trees for the endgame stuff. I don't think it makes sense to create another arborist yet. I don't have milk. I don't have luxury. Okay, so outside of hunting boars, I can maybe check the berries. Forager, how are you? Daisy, what's up? Tell me what's up, Daisy. 105 mushrooms. Check. 93... no, sorry. 62 berries. I moved 1 away. 62 berries. Check. 106 herbs. Check. 56 roots. Check. 100 willow, check. 27 eggs, check. You can harvest more berries. Yes, you can. I believe in you. Mirage tank. Wrong game. Hey, Dr. C. Jack, Happy New Year. Thank you for dropping by. Daisy loves the mushrooms. Who doesn't? Mushrooms are great, man. That was a game where I tried to make mass production of mushrooms. With this AI, I can tell you I had a bad time. I had a bad time. But in the end, I succeeded with a lot of spoilage. She can get another bush of berries, even though berries are spoiling. So these are the early berries, the blueberries at the early stages of the year. Those are the ones that are spoiling. It's not the other ones because we're in the winter, and we have 0 berries. So that means we need to collect more hawthorns. So add this one as well as another source of food. And then I think it is a non-optional mandatory choice that I have to hunt boars this winter and take them back home. I think I'm going to do like a route like this with my hunters, explore this area, see what's there, and then go back into these boars, kill them on the way to the town, which is great. They run towards where I'm going to take them, and take 4 boars home. That'll be enough meat, I hope. Mushrooms. As for the rest of the industries, willow is fine, herbs are fine, medicinal roots are fine. Why so little honey? Right, because I went to almost 0 farmers, and the farmers are the people who collect the honey. This will be solved next year, by the way. Always make a new farm every year. It'll take a couple of years for these to be available, but whatever. This means another worker on a farm. I'll be on -1. I need to take note of that. Or, I don't take note of that, I just remove somebody from coal. Let's check all the problems before we invest in any solution. It's a good rule of thumb. Wax. Pelts. Pelts are good. Yeah, we're producing more pelts than usual because the boars also give it a lot of food, a lot of pelts. Tallow is increasing. Yeah, boars, same thing. I need to delete tallow. No, tallow is now being consumed. Okay. Wait. Am I forgetting something here? No, I think we're fine. Yeah, Tetra, thanks. It's from the Doom community most, which is my main game, but I'm trying to diversify now. Firewood. 214. I'm on 200. Wait, that's very little reserves of firewood. What happened? 200 is fine. Whoa, the consumption of... Oh, the consumption of wood planks. No, the consumption of firewood also increased a lot. I need more people on firewood. If I run out of firewood, people freeze in the winter. That's dangerous, actually. We still have a small reserve, but next year we need to produce more firewood. Okay. More problems to solve before we implement the solution. So wood planks, it's just building, whatever. I cannot put... We're also moving the apiaries. How do you know how many bees it takes to just move just one hive panel? No, you don't move one hive panel. You move the whole building of apiary so that the radius is in a good spot. You don't need to go that much into micromanaging. Can you make candles out of tallow? No, you make candles out of wax from the apiaries. And the candle person has a good storage of wax, so she'll be working for a while. There's no problems in the candle industry. I'm checking all the industries right now, so we'll get there eventually. Firewood, I'll solve it. Wood planks, whatever. I just built a lot of stuff. I don't have more people to put in wood planks. Gold is what we got from trades. Shoes, hide coats, baskets, soap. This is one person working in each of these industries. I cannot change this, but they're all good. More. Good stockpile of logs. Look at that, almost 200. Stone is fine. This is also building. We leave clay alone. We're overproducing coal. So I'm going to take note that I can remove somebody from coal. I can remove everybody from coal. I'm not consuming at all. Same with iron ore. Okay. Luxury goods. Now we have pottery. Can't. What? I produced pottery and candles, I'm sure. What? Did you not have time to make pottery or candles? I guess I built these buildings too late into the year. They didn't even... I've produced nothing. Well, it's just one person, so it does take a little while. Fine, I'll give them more time. There's nothing to do here. Armaments, arrows. 3 bows, right? We're going to the 20 bow limit. Although now we have bought crossbows, so this will improve my archers. Crossbows, arrows. Consumed 66, produced 300. Should I remove one of the arrow makers? One of the Fletchers? It is a bit dangerous. I think I'll leave them on, so they produce a bit more arrows, a bit more bows, and then when we've reached the quotas, they'll fire themselves and join the workforce. I'd rather not touch those industries. And that's it for the industries. Taco Burger Pizza, welcome to the stream. Happy New Year. Why not set production limits? Then you've reached the limit when they automatically become laborers. I did. I have that for bows, arrows, limits are there, and I have that for firewood. Don't have that for anything else because I can sell them on the market, and the tallow is bugged when you make limits here. The hunters just stop working, and you get very little food because of that. You can't put limits on tallow. You should really be able to because it's a useless resource at this point in the game. Okay, we've moved a few things, spent some gold here, but it's fine. The tax is made up for it. Let's fix the industries. I have -1 laborer, and I need more food. It's going to be the boars, and 1 more working here. I absolutely need this. So now I have 2 people to fire from somewhere. It's got to be the mines. I'm not doing anything with these. Let's remove 1 from here, 1 from there, and we should be at exactly 0 laborers, and everything is balanced as they should be. Yeah, I agree, Tetra. I totally agree. What else do we need? Maintenance, trading post, trading post, trading post. That's fine. 51 to sell. Shoes. You know what? I'm gonna keep 20 of each. My population is growing. And so should my... the amount of items I have. So I'm actually going to move back some coats. I don't know if the immigrants might need to grab this immediately when they join the village. So let's keep 20, 20, 20. I don't know if I should sell coal. I don't know. Can you make candles out of animal fat? Is that a thing? Pelts. It says 50. Sure, keep 50. Baskets, I want 20. Planks, no way. Herbs, 20. Hopefully somebody else will buy that. That'll be great. We've got crossbows. I'm happy. And where's the coal? I'm not consuming it, but also it's a lot of labor to bring it here. Let's just bring it here if we see somebody buying. Otherwise, no extra work. This is a good balance for gold. Trade center is done. Technology points soon. Changing the industries I've done. Farms. Still has weeds and rocks. Still one person working in each. Fruit trees. I have 1, 2. Do these have apples? Apples, yes. So this is the next line, a third line. So chop, chop, chop. That's fruit trees. Storage cart is where it should be. People are harvesting wood from here. I can harvest maybe some more. This is the important area for chopping wood. That tree might be a little bit too dangerous. Let's keep it at that. I also want to start chopping wood and stones from here. Although the big boulders will take a while. This is the place for my industry. I should be making space for it. So a few stones next to this thing. The deposit here it should be fast actually. A few more boulders. That should be enough for stone. That's a big tree that can go too. That's it. Yes, you do get some wood from chopping fruit trees, but it's not a lot. And now the hunters. Where are you? You're all hiding out because of the cold. Cool. But everybody knows you are immune to cold. So do you have arrows? That's my question. 32. 30. 30. 30. Fantastic. You're all ready to go. What is the path I want to take? I want to explore here. So down here, move up north, explore this area, hit the boars from behind.
Of course.
Don't quote me on that. Speed up. Did I save the game? I must have saved the game. I did save the game. I don't need to save it again. Trust. Trust the process. And I also need to think about moving the industries over there. Right. This has been built. That is fantastic. No, get the food out of here. No food. No food. As a matter of fact... Do I want, like, everything here? Or do I want to select... I really don't know yet. Let's keep it like this. I don't even have a... armored, the building for the gold deposit. What is it called? I forgot the name. This should be fine, as long as no food is there. Go, hunters, go. God, this building is going to bring me problems if I don't start moving the industries. But now with that there, I can say, hey, you know what? I want 30 logs as a minimum here, and I'm going to move these industries there. So let's start with the ones that are the worst for desirability. Firewood splitter. But I'll need one there. Do I just move the firewood to the smokehouse? Do I make 2 buildings for firewood splitters? It's time to move. I'm delaying this for too long. It's time to move. We'll figure out those problems along the way. Also, I need a well here. Always wells. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
On it. Okay then. On it.
Is there
All
a wolf den? There must
Will
be.
do.
Oh, there absolutely. Okay,
On
I
it.
saw it.
Will
No,
do.
raiders.
Done.
Oh my
Of course.
god, this is dangerous.
Done.
Fargus,
What needs doing?
you are cold? I've never seen. That's not Fargus. Who's cold?
Hello there.
What? Who's cold?
What needs doing?
Yes.
Nobody's cold.
On it.
Okay. Yeah,
As
yeah,
you
yeah. No,
say.
no, no, not very close. But do explore.
Okay then.
Don't chop trees. Do explore. It's good that we saw this.
As you wish.
No, they all have jackets.
As you say.
No! Dodge! Oh, yeah, yeah.
As you say. Done.
Oh, yeah, I'm playing this at 2 times speed.
As you
Why? This is
wish.
dangerous.
As you wish. All right. Done. All right.
Okay, I know there's a wolf den and more raiders here. Wow, the raiders never end.
All right. Will do. As you say.
Okay.
Will do. On it. On it. As you say.
No! Stop! Oh, yeah, yeah,
As
yeah,
you
yeah.
say. Okay
Dodge.
then. Done.
Oh my
On
god.
it. All right.
They have the high ground as well. That's an extra damage arrow.
As you say. As you say.
Dodge.
Will do. As you wish. Done. Of course. As you
Fargus!
wish. Done.
Don't do it to me, Fargus.
All right.
I'm moving you for your own safety.
it.
Come on. Please behave.
All right. As you wish.
Year number 9.
As you wish.
We are late.
Done.
Okay, I've explored this corner. I know that there will be a... Oh, lag. There will be a...
As you say.
And this is the very edge
it.
of the map. Is it? No, not
Of
yet.
course.
Not yet.
All right.
Let's go to the boars. Let's take food
Okay
home.
then.
Happy New Year, Sashman. Have a great one.
As you wish.
Alright, time for some boars. It's
Aye.
Lila. 1-4%. I've never seen this happen to a hunter. I guess there's always a bit of a risk there.
Done.
Maybe I should hire somewhere else, somebody with more cold resistance.
Will do.
Suddenly this is Diablo. Face arrow.
Okay then. As you say.
I think it takes 5 hunters to hunt boars
As you
effectively with
wish.
one shot. Or maybe hunters with crossbows. There's a policy to give hunters crossbows. I'm not producing them yet. I'm not comfortable with starting wearing down the crossbows when my army could be using them. Let's keep doing this. Oh, come on! Oh, come on!
On it.
Wait, did I forget something? At the start of the year, we have the trade center going. That is good. The farm is building. What's happening with you guys? Everybody's complaining about the desirability? Is this now a good place? No, it's still bad because of the soap shop. Am I screwing everything up here? Hey Snack Bar, welcome to the stream. I'm really unhappy about these changes. I think this is the corner that I haven't figured out yet, because this will be where the hunters and the pelts will come from. And with this kind of industry, I'll need to move the pelts all the way here for things like the tannery and the cobblers to keep working. And they should be nearby. And also the firewood. What am I doing? What am I doing? I just need a bigger area, I think, and I'm not there yet. I'm not ready yet. Keep chopping those trees. A day ago I had 20 people? No. A day ago I had maybe 60 or 70. Let's keep moving industries, I guess. This will be a 1, 2, 3. Wait, the hunters, where are you?
Okay then.
One more boar. Please let me click the boar. Okay.
Will do.
Starts running. Fire again. Please collect one each. Fargus, I've got my eye on you, Fargus. Okay, Fargus doing his job. 4 boars. This will be a lot of food for the rest of the year. Everybody's grabbing one and taking them back home. Yes? Yes. Okay, we're good. We're good. One thing that I forgot was to build a new hunter hut for visibility. But also I wanted to explore first, but now I did. Let's let the hunters get back home because I'm not sure what is the limit of my visibility here. It might be this here? No, I can't build here. There's raiders. There's this vertex here. I can make... No, that's a wolf den. Maybe I cannot build more hunters for visibility at all. Well, whatever. Tannery is going. Cobbler shop should go too. The cobbler shop can be close to the towns. That is fine.
Yes.
Fletcher can be close to the towns as well. Fletcher here seems fine. Can even start moving the hunters, although they don't create negative desirability. The soap shop, right. The soap shop needs to move. This is very negative. That's destroying the hawthorns that I'm just trying to collect. Let's do it there. Here comes the food. Merchant. Trade centers here. What do we have? Clay to sell, not a great price, and nothing else. Should I even sell clay? I shouldn't. I might need to build things. What can I buy? Nothing. Nothing of interest from this trader. Okay. Does this store firewood? No. So storage is another problem. I will have a stockyard there. Okay, fine. Stockyard here.
Work to be done?
Ah, pois é. Kennel shop can stay? Yeah. There's no negative desirability there. $112! Wow, the population is really going up. But if my farms don't get ready quick, I'm gonna have a food problem. No, the boars should solve that for the time being. Fargus is hunting. Shouldn't you have a boar to take care of? No, they put all the boars in the 2 huts on the left. They don't distribute the carcasses evenly. They were busy during the winter months. Was it not immigration? No, there's even more babies. 64 people only working. Yeah, there's even more babies. You're right. Excuse me. I need to do this because of the smokehouse. I'm gonna have to check which industries are where at the end of this so that I can make sense of these things. The firehouse, should I move it first or after the hunters? Firehouse, should I... Oh, I need to start building this. I know there's a raider camp nearby. They shouldn't hit my people there. It's far enough from their arrows. That's scary. Okay. Smokehouse. Let's let them move the rest and make the path first, so that this move of the smokehouse and the hunters happens quickly, so I don't disrupt the food industry very much. This is not needed here. This might be needed. No, it's not needed anywhere actually. Just leave it be. Yes, it does. Because of the smoke, people don't like to live next to it. Oh no, I do have a hunter cabin right here. And I can't build one there? Yeah, I don't think I can make more hunter cabins before I explore more of the terrain. Maybe down here somewhere. It's still very close to this dark area. If there's like a raider camp here and I send somebody to build there, they'll die. So no. Okay. Another trader. That's good. Who's there? That's a bad price for coats. I'm not selling to you. Soaps. I'm selling you soap. And some boots, maybe. Some shoes. Stems from envy. That is a take. That is certainly a take. You've got candles and pottery, but I'm producing those now. Plank bricks on a discount interests me. I may upgrade the Fletcher if I start making iron, and that will require bricks. The train center I'm still far away from. Let's wait a bit. Can I do cross-selling here? Clay, tools, baskets. Nothing is being... Okay. Clay for 5. Clay for 4. Pottery, beer, flour. Pottery for 10. Pottery for 8. Goodbye, Lucy. Happy New Year. Have a great dinner. Flour for 3. Flour for 4. Never. Coats, tools, baskets. Shoes, soap, planks. Shoes for 12. Shoes for 12. Oh my god, we never find one opportunity to make free money. Not even once in 8 years. That's 9 years now. That's very unlucky. Do I sell clay to this guy just to get rid of these? 84? Fine, take it. Okay, take it and go away. And maybe I'll buy bricks. Maybe. 82 days. This is the last negative desirability industry that I have here. After this moves, I can start moving the houses and solving this problem. Can I do it now? Why is it so low? Why is the desirability almost so low? Guess I'll move the market here after the smokehouse. So much stuff to do. If somebody goes sick now, I immediately activate the doctor. Make sure I reduced the chances that they die. And let's see if we get attacked this year or not. Maybe the land still stinks. No. Okay, it's gone now. What? Nothing here is good, really. How does this drop off so much? No, these numbers are not correct. I don't think these numbers are correct. I'm moving you now. And I'm moving you now. Not many at a time, otherwise they complain about being homeless. Yeah, finishing this road network's gonna take a while. They made this road without dying. Can you make this one? I'm sure you can. And now's the time. Let's move 2 hunters. And then the smokehouse. And then 2 hunters. Terrain's not flat enough. Fine. We're building incredibly close to this. Knowledge. Okay, they didn't attack us and we got knowledge. I can also invest more in soldiers in veterancy. After I have 2 points in veterancy, I will keep some of my soldiers. Or maybe it's time to go to forging, use the bricks that I can buy from the trade center to upgrade the Fletcher and start making crossbows. Both help the archers. Although I do have crossbows for the time being. Other options. Paper, not yet. No farms. No farms. This is not important. That is useless. This is not bad at this point. And then Daisy will be even more productive. It's a source of faster food, actually, because hunters get more deer. They spend less time in travel. So it's either that or the military. I think the military with the purchase of the crossbows are good for now. I'm going for this. Let's go. Great to the forager and the hunters. Oh, don't spoil those mushrooms. You can't complain about food if you let that spoil. "17 days, you can leave. You can stay." Come on, click, move. Oh shit, they replanted these trees. Chop, 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 chop. I have to pay attention to this. There's so much stuff to pay attention at the same time. This game is a challenge in how many things you can keep in your brain at the same time, because there's stuff that you begin and you have to do something else because you can't just stay and watch as it happens. They're doing so many things in parallel. And if your brain doesn't do all those things in parallel, you're gonna miss out. This one is 1, 2, 3. Let's do 2, 3, 1. 1 worker, we should be fine. We've caught up with the farms. We just need them to be ready. This one's almost ready. How much? No, don't change anything. Just tell me how much fertility this gives. This gives 3%. No, we still have a little bit to go until 100%. What is this circle? I forgot to change this circle to the middle of nowhere. Okay, that's better. I forgot to change this circle to the middle of nowhere. That's better. Okay. They need to level the ground before I can move more things. I can move more houses here now. And then move the well, move the market, and that should solve the desirability problems. No, the school. Can I do this now? No, the hunter's on the way. It's hard work. That's 4 hunters. I'm going to put the smokehouse here. And I can move another hunter. Not this one. Another hunter. There. "35 days. Oh, this is so messy right now. Everything's in the wrong place. Okay, smokehouse, absolute priority. I don't want meat to spoil, so everybody working on that right now. The trees! Don't do that. Don't do it. Did you do this? No? Oh, come on, call for wood. And this one? Did I not chop these? Am I on the wrong line? I'm on the right line. It's such a pity that this thing is bugged. This does nothing. It's always auto replant. I'm gonna have to change these warehouses as well because now they're gonna carry different things. Okay, smokehouse is back in business. Now we move the rest of the hunters too. This is still not level enough. And the rest of the houses down here. Upgrade a house. Are we not getting attack on year 9 as well? I shouldn't laugh. There's still 2 months. It's still possible. I shouldn't laugh. I'm ready for it. I've got the crossbows. I've got the gold. I will hire those soldiers and fight back as hard as I can. This is so scary, this distance here. But, I mean, if they don't attack us, I'm not wasting gold on hiring soldiers for nothing. It's for defense, after all. That is the main goal of that. Upgrade the house. Can I move the well yet? No, this hunter needs to move. I can move that hunter now. Move here.
Need anything?
No! 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 I wanted to buy bricks! I took too long. This is the problem. I have so many things going at the same time that I forget that there's a trader about to leave. And I've replanted these trees again. Fuck, I'm ruining everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, these 2 trees. Come on, I need to slow down. Sorry. It may seem like a very slow game, but there's so many things in parallel. I'm just missing out. I've just missed this. I can't reload the game. It's an Iron Man run. I can't reload the save game. Even though there's autosaves that just happen. Let's get rid of the big boulders then, and the tree. Is that a tree? That must be a tree, yeah. Because there'll be roads here. Ah, fuck. fuck! I've lost an opportunity of making money. What about upgrading the root cellar? I need tier 3 town center. Yeah, many of these upgrades I won't be able to do for a while. Travelin' Alvin, welcome to the stream. Happy New Year. This is just too slow. I gotta go 2 times speed and just pay attention to the trees, I guess. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay, now you're gonna plant what I tell you to plant. This is an apple, peach, pear. 1 slot empty. We're good. Okay, this should have been done month 1. Last month for the raiders to attack. Let's see what happens. Okay, we can now move the well and then move the market. We can move everything now. And that might solve our desirability problems. Slope too steep. Yikes. Yeah. This terrain is hard to build on. This not yet. Need to move the well first. We've got the space for the city. We've moved everything away. Hunters. So, need to set up their workspace. Every time I move the building, the workspace changes. You hunt here, you hunt there, away from the raiders, and you guys can come down here. Okay, let's get rid of this circle. Why is there a dead deer over there? You can hunt down here too. How did this happen? Hey, Purple. Happy New Year. Thank you for dropping by. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I can now move this. Root cellar. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's correct. Root cellar. Absolutely correct. Let's go. And the school, this will also help with desirability. School can go. I should probably look into this now. We don't need logs here. So I don't need a minimum quota. They can deposit, but if it's needed somewhere else, it's needed somewhere else. The only industry... I don't think I need to worry about that. The only industries we have here is the smokehouse, so that's firewood we always need to have. And I might limit the number of things that can be deposited here. But also that means making storage... I'm not ready for that yet. I'm thinking endgame, but I think it's too soon what I'm doing here. Homestead, you're out of place. Is this a homestead too? It is. Start putting the houses in the places where they should be. You guys are gonna kill these deers so fast. And right now I'm thinking, what is happening in parallel? What am I forgetting? It's sometimes it's so paranoid, this game. You're thinking, I'm playing this on 2 times speed. I'm missing out on something that I was supposed to check and to micromanage, and I'm not doing it. But sometimes there's nothing. Everything is well configured, and just roll with it. 200 firewood. We're getting there. This is good. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Here. I can move the market now, right? Yes. Let's go. $116, either more immigrants or more babies. Population keeps going up. If I get attacked now with this population, It's gonna hurt. I really need to invest a lot in my army. Next time I'm gonna hire 12 soldiers for sure, and that might be 2 light infantries and 10 archers. I don't get desirability warnings anymore. I think people are happy with the positions of their houses now. Month 6 has passed. They did not attack us this year. We had 2 great years, year 8 and year 9. We got to move things around. That's fantastic. Next year, I can imagine we're gonna get a beating after this. But also, since we didn't get attacked, what about we collect the chests, huh? Because now I know I won't get attacked for like 7 months or so. What if we collect maybe this chest, which is with invisibility? Right? I could set this as a priority and start bringing some goods in. I'm gonna risk it. Let's do this. Now that I know for sure, month 7, I know for sure we will not get attacked. Let's see if they can do something about that. This should move more uphill. Will the raiders attack me if I try to build here? I think it's still far enough, and if they attack me, since we have the... Oh, but nobody's garrisoning this. Ooh, this is risky. No, it's far. Right? It's far enough. But I do want the barracks there. Maybe here. Maybe even here. Too steep. Or I can do the opposite. I leave the... Hunters are like a defense unit, right? I've got this corner defended. Maybe I move the barracks down here in case I get attacked from this corner. The soldiers will garrison in a different spot. Or maybe I do nothing. It's not a priority. I'm moving so many other things. My guys are plenty busy. Maybe I don't need to worry about that right now. Market's back up. I moved the storage, but it's still configured. Yes, it is. Okay, that's good. This should have firewood. Ah, so I didn't need the firewood here. Whatever. Drought, that affects the farms. I don't care right now. Stone defensive structures. I'm going with a no walls challenge. So I'm not building defensive towers or walls. I'm just hiring an army and attacking my attackers before they reach my city, if I can. On Trailblazer difficulty, medium difficulty, it worked. On Vanquisher, ah, pois é. Hey, Professor Chaos, Happy New Year. You guys still chopping trees? No, 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 you're not chopping trees. Should I just set... This is clear enough. I can fit things here. Can put the corner of the industry here. There's lots of options, lots of trees everywhere. So I think my priority to getting minerals and putting my workforce to work is clearing space, and that is the most important down here right now. So let's get trees from here and some boulders. That's fine. Maybe some of these as well. There's some big trees. That's a lot of wood. Okay. Knowledge! I love this academy, but it's going to be only better with paper once I get there. Do I have more workers? Hold on. Should I wait? I can wait 3 months for the maintenance and invest the knowledge there. Knowing that by then I will have detected problems in my industries, and right now I don't have that full information yet. Is it feasible that we get farms next year to work? No. No way. No way. Can this point in technology wait? Paper, it's too early. I can always just invest in military, but I'm not using the military. Yeah, these points that I've put here, I didn't need to put them here. I can just save the points and I have 2 points reserved for this. If I get attacked, boom, I instantly invest the points here, I get a stronger military. But if I don't, I can invest the points elsewhere. That's maybe the best strategy here. I haven't thought of it, but maybe keeping your knowledge points for the future when you have the information needed to make better investment of said knowledge points. Maybe that's the best strategy here. What I could profit from right now is from forging. The next point is going to be in 6 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still get another technology point before we get invaded in the next year. Is this the time for iron crafting? The farms will just take time. There's nothing I can do about it. It's either this or this. Or I save it. We've been investing quite a bit in the army. Irony. I said iron. Did I say irony? I've been investing quite a bit in the army. I think it's one of these two. So do we have extra workers or not? That's the only question here. 6 plus 14, I should be at 20. I am at 23. Should be at 20. I'm at 23. Correct. I have 3 people. I said iron. Are you being ironic? I think it's time. Let's make some iron. And the possibility of buying bricks and upgrading things like the Fletcher is now a real possibility. If I get attacked, am I going to regret this? I've got very lucky for 2 years. 0 attacks. The next one is going to be brutal. Let's not invest the technology point. Let's leave it on purpose. The next attack is going to be brutal. I have to invest in the army. All that I've got in the army from now on. I know the next one is going to be brutal. I might lose on the next attack. Actually, I might just lose the game on the very next attack. Oh, that's good. They did manage to salvage the thing over there. Now, Tome of Knowledge. This should give me a knowledge point. Gold. Tools is very good. Only 1 gold. This is what I needed the most, probably. And pickles. Preserved vegetables. These would get eaten in a split second. But anyway, 2 points of knowledge. Was not expecting this. And I think I keep them both. No. Because I get attacked on the month 2 of the next year, and before then I will have another point of knowledge, I can keep the next 2 points of knowledge, which means I can invest 1 now. Iron. Let's go. Let's craft some iron. Make a foundry. New industry here. Now that we have iron ore and coal from the mines, let's make a foundry. Maybe we just put 1 people in there. But hey, it's better than 0. Like, the foundry is quite negative for desirability. These spaces will be occupied later, but maybe I don't need to worry about it now. Let's put it here. Heavy tools. I'm glad I have 2 of them. Yeah, I bought heavy tools from traders. I couldn't even make this building if I didn't have heavy tools. But to create heavy tools, I need this building. So it's kind of a chicken and the egg kind of problem. I'm very glad that the trade center solved that problem. Fantastic. Can you guys bring everything home now? I should have brought the cart here. But then again, they don't carry the things to the cart, so... What a fantastic couple of years. Year 8, year 9, fantastic. Year 10 is going to be so bad. So bad. We best prepare. Slope too steep? Oh yeah. That is solvable. Should I make a second barracks? How much does it cost to make a second barracks? Would that be overkill? It's the only defensive thing I can do. I cannot make walls or towers. 150 gold. I do have that. Planks I have. Stone I have. Even if I don't use it, if I decide, hey, 12 soldiers, which is the maximum for this structure, is enough, It's better safe than sorry, right? It's better to be safe than sorry. So if I just make a second... There's a lot of debris there. Here, this is a good place. A second barracks just to be safe. Okay. And a well. Always a well, next to everything. I've never seen a barracks catch fire, but I think if a lightning bolt does hit it, it is possible. Where's the well? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Good. A lot of structures being... Oh, this is costing me gold as well. Should be fine. These boulders are gigantic. But there was a boulder like that here, and we got rid of it. Or here. Or there. So with time, they do get rid of those. Yeah, I have 0 bricks. I know, I don't even have an industry for bricks yet. Chill, game. Chill. This house can now go here. We've almost moved the entire housing district. No, fine. It's turned the wrong way, but it doesn't matter. It's just for appearances anyway. No, don't move more than 2 at once. I'm moving 3? If I'm moving 3, I'm cancelling 1. Otherwise, they just start complaining. Bandita, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. You're watching Farthest Frontier. It's about the end of the stream, but anyway. LA Adams, Slipknot, and Bandita. Happy New Year to all of you, by the way. This is a city builder, settlers-like, with a military aspect, and makes it a survival game as well. Go there. Housing shortage. There we go with the complaints. The houses are there, they're just being moved. Relax. Ah, pois é. You guys don't hear that, do you? It's too quiet. Happy New Year, Lazy Otter. Should move the houses one by one, I suppose. What? Didn't I just flatten this, right? Hey, thanks for that, Bandita. Hope you had fun on your stream. What were you doing, by the way? Foundry is almost up. And the year is almost over. I can't wait to see what's up with year 10. What's gonna happen there. I might as well move this... Well, wait, these bushes, these are the good bushes. Hold on, what? I don't want to get rid of these. These are the big bushes. And you know, I like me some big bushes. For now, they are fine. Which ones aren't fine? The ones on the... Oh, no, a lot of them aren't fine. Okay, so this is the site without a market, so we're gonna have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Let's start moving some of these. This is the job of the forager. Six should be enough work for them. No, there's no beavers. Well, there are, but they're invisible. When you upgrade the hunter, you can hunt small game, small animals, by placing animal traps. And if you do, they get a lot of food and a lot of pelts. It's probably the best source of pelts in the game. These deer are running out. I'm moving these hunters to always hunt over there. It's not a problem because as they move from their hut to over there, if they catch deer on their way, they're gonna hunt it first. So it's like telling them first hunt this and then that, which is a good setup. Keep gathering those resources. Please put those houses down, guys, before the winter, please. I made them do a lot of stuff right now. They may be a little bit overworked right now, and these houses are all complaining. Why did your desirability go down? Can't move you yet, though. Okay, foundry, only one person for now. Do not try to make gold, make only iron. I don't have a gold mine. I will probably never have a gold mine in this game at all, because surprisingly, making gold mine is a horrible source of gold in this game. It's just a very inefficient industry. I don't know why, it's just how it is. And now we're making iron, which is great. Yes, Ashman, right? Almost. Almost. Yeah, the gold mining industry is very ineffective. You make more gold from taxes and from selling things to traders than from actually mining gold. Did I make the game? Don't ask me. How are you? What is up with all this desirability fuck-ups? I can't make a pub. Okay, this I cannot solve, not even with the endgame kind of layout. So if nothing is negative, which means there are no negative desirability influences from industries that smell bad and stuff, the only thing I can do is just tell them to make a garden there. Decorations, small garden does not cost gold, that's quite important. Place it here. It's not a spot where I want to put a house, and that should solve the problem. Okay, let's make that then. See if they shut up about the desirability issues. Also, this well, I could upgrade the wells. Now that I'm making iron, but that costs both gold and iron. I'd rather put just a small garden there, or maybe not. You know what? I'm making iron. I've got the gold. Let's try and solve this with the endgame stuff that is the upgraded wells in the district. I didn't expect to do this early. How much iron do I have? Well, not a lot. There wasn't iron here, it's just stone. Well, that'll take a while. Yes. The every upgrade to desirability in this game are extremely expensive. It's a crap ton of gold. That's why I delayed upgrading the wells so much. It's just not worth it most of the time. But now we have real desirability problems to solve, so let's try to solve them. Wait, what? Is this house wrong? This house is wrong.
Hello.
Hello. Year's almost over, and so is the stream. Wait, now that I've moved the industries, I should probably balance these things out. Like, what do I want in this one? Do I even want this building? I might move it here or something. Because what I really need here, the only thing I really need is firewood, and this building covers that. And this one will stay. This is endgame placement. Also, there's firewood here if there's none there. Where's my firewood, guys? I've got 204. Is it all here? Where the fuck is my firewood? Huh? 40. Is it in the market? The market stole all the firewood. Fantastic. Yeah, this is what I need. 154 pieces of firewood. Almost the entire stock for the entire town in a single building. The markets, the AI. It's always the same story. Right, I wanted to organize these. I'll probably do this in the next stream. I'm not sure what I still want to do with these things. All the weapons and the gold will be stored in the building I haven't made. I might make it now because I'm creating iron. I can pay for iron. Let's make a vault. They will not finish the well if I make a vault. But the vault is a high health building that can be attacked by raiders and resist their attacks. And it's the building where you store gold and weapons that are the most valuable things that the raiders that attack your city try to steal from you. Let's put this, and slowly as we make the iron, they'll build everything. And then I'll move the weapons out of here, which is quite an exposed and dangerous place to have our most valuable goods. And then all the golden weapons will go there. Alright. Lots of stuff happening. Very peaceful 2 years. Very lots of productivity. It's about to end now. Oof. Let's not... Make sure there are not... Oh no, 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 no housing shortage during the winter. They'll die to the cold. This was terrible timing. Please finish this quick. Somebody might die to the cold. This is in the winter. Oh no, the cold. Oh my god. Oh my god, no.
Need anything?
Yes, I need to work on this right now. I can't do it? It's a priority, but I know they will ignore it. I mean, they're the AI. This is a builder. You are a builder. You're supposed to build this.
As you say. Work to be done.
Oh, come on,
done.
Please.
Done. Will do.
She's not doing anything. Somebody will freeze to death because of you, Gabriel. It's on you. It's on you. If you don't want to work, it's on you. If somebody dies this winter, Gabriel, you'll pay a visit to those warriors. No? You're still going home? Well, you heard me. I'll fetch you, Gabriel. Fetch you from your own house. You're gonna pay a visit to your friends over there. Let's see if anybody freezes to death. Because it's a priority. I set this building maximum workers priority to get it done before the winter hits. But now somebody's homeless, out here in the cold. They're gonna freeze to death and die. And so is Gabriel. Oh, your question of why is there an exclamation mark is ironic. Now it makes sense. Why is there an exclamation mark? That's what I ask myself, you know. Oh my god, these AI... it's my fault. I should not have moved the house at that point in time. This is the save for year 9. Let's see how long the freeze event, the cold event lasts. See if somebody dies. If 1 person dies, 2 people will die. If 0 people die, 0 people die. Who is homeless? Is it Farana?
Hmm?
She seems to be working just fine. Scurvy. That's not my concern right now. This is the last moment to save before we get the 12 months bug. So this is the end of the stream. I will deal with Gabriel and her insubordinates next on the next stream. But for now, we just hope nobody freezes, and I'm gonna have a great end of the year, and I wish the same for you guys. I've saved. I can quit the game. So guys, thank you for being here. Hope you've been enjoying the Frontier survival history. Feel free to try the game yourself. By the way, at the beginning of the stream I shared my C, so you can even try this map that I'm trying myself right now. Let's see if there's somebody to raid. Are people doing like end of the year, specific end of the year streams on Twitch? Not sure if I'll raid or not, but oh, there's somebody doing a New Year's Eve countdown. Maybe there'll be a raid. Happy New Year to all of you guys. Hope you spend this very special moment of the year with your loved ones and the people you care about the most. I wish you a very happy New Year in great company. Let me get this raid going. No, wait. Am I gonna raid here? Does this make sense? Give me a moment. No. No. Yes! This is an interesting stream. Alright, there's a raid. There's a raid for Twitch. Hold on, give me a moment. Let's get the raid going. Coincidence is online. Yeah, I end my stream and I raid myself. Alright, Raid's going on Twitch. Make sure to press the join button. Zom-B is a great live streamer. Have a lot of fun watching him every now and then. He usually does UFO and Terror from the Deep from the old XCOM games. Right now he's trying Noita, and he's doing a Happy New Year fireworks celebration thing. So, if nothing else, I hope you enjoy that. I wish you all a very happy new year. I'll be seeing you, I'm not sure if tomorrow I'll be able to stream, but maybe in 1 or 2 days during the weekend, probably, and I'll continue this playthrough. And until then, happy new year, everybody. Once more, have a great time, and good luck, and happy face rockets, too.